What's good? What's good? What's good, peoples? What's goody? Pardon me for being late. I had took my son to the movies to see Ninja Turtles, man. Me and my two of my sons went to the movies, and movie started later than I expected, and I was a little bit late, a few minutes late, so I just got home. Salute to everybody in the building. We're gonna cook tonight. Pope Porter, 8, Boston News, DC, Titan Hall, Tani Marie, Peace Bus Queen. Where you been at, Queen? No love for Blue? Chris Smith, Jaguar Tamer. Where you been at, King? Mac Tiny, Independent Artist Promoting. What's up, family? Biz0128, what's good? The Cerebral One, what's up, family? God's Greatest, what's good? City Boy, what's good? Stunner Breezy, what's good? The fight has to be at 154. He has to use his jab. Herman Body, Memphis Made, what's good? Shogun 76, what's good? What's good, great brother? DMV Route, what's good? DMV Route, I want you to hit the like button. Hit the link when I said it. Hit the link, DMV Route. When I send the link out, I want you to hit the link. Chilltown Majors, what's good? King Alley, Broken Tradition, my brother Ron in the building. What's good with you, Ron? Joshua Wright, what's good? Raw Glizzy. Smash the like button as you come in, man. 284 people and 50 likes don't match. Scorpio 1176. What's up, family? Jeremy Pear, Jerome Purtle. What's good, family? Chris Franklin, Solo 30 Deuce, Jay Shamar, Supreme Born 7. What's up? Tony Brown. What's good, family? Yes, sir. We're going to make it happen. Gus Elms. What's good? Ohms. What's up? Tiff Collins. Put them downstairs or something. Bees Mobile. What's up? Tony G. King Vilco on Instagram. Stilo Dre. What's up, family? Ronaldo Garcia. What's up? King David 87. What's good? Alante Folks. What's good? Okay, DMV Route. Make sure you hit the link because you be having a lot to say in the chat. So make sure you hit the link. More Malcolm, less Martin. What's up, family? Machiavelli Mafia, my brother. What's up? Mr. Carter. What's good? Rob. What's good? You said I was all cap. That's what you said. Terry Pruitt, right? Peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Where you been at, Queen? No love for your boy Blue. Mo, what's up, family? J. James, what's up? Justin Johnson. Keith Wack, what's up, family? Salute to my brother Chris Smith, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. What's up with you, Chris? A Stone, Eddie the Eagle, what's up? Naeem, what's up, family? Salute, Chris Smith, man. I appreciate you. We appreciate you becoming an official channel member, man. We have 289 people in here, and we have 89 likes. That means we have 200 people moonlighting. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Salute to Tiff Collins dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I'm going to get right to it. Blue, I'm a little disappointed that Tank and Ryan did more than Spence and Bud. That tells me we didn't support our brothers. What's your thoughts? Yeah, they did a little bit more than us. You know what I'm saying? More than this fight. Ricky Spate, what's good? King Alley. Rachel Richardson, Peace of Bus Queen. No Name, what's good? How you remember what I said? I remember everything, brother. That's how. DeMarcus Martin, what's up? Texas, what's good? Of course I remember it. Luch Dog, what's good? Eddie the Eagle, what's good? Of course I remember it, brother. I remember anything when it's a slight to my character. Absolutely, I remember it. 1,000% I remember that. You just said it earlier. On top of that. But Tiff Collins, man, I'm glad we supported the way we supported to begin with. You understand what I'm saying? Because they didn't think we was going to do that. Oh, no, it's good. Brandon McGee, what's up, family? They didn't think it's Josh, Jaguar Tame, what's good? Mike Lee, what's up, comrade? They didn't think that we was going to support like this. Enough said. Jerome Purtle, what's good? They didn't think we was going to do that. Breezy Cool, what's good? Eddie the Eagle, what's good? You know what I'm saying? So we definitely should have stood up more because this is a bigger fight. It's a more meaningful fight. That fight was a more populated fight, right? Population. You understand? Tiff Collins. But still in all, when you factor in Tiff, the fact that look at the social media followings from two guys. Misfit Dub, what's good? Maya Egypt, Peace of Bless Queen, how you doing today? Look at the social media following, right? We have 16 plus million followers for Tank and Ryan, and we have a total of 3 million, 3.4 million or something like that for the 1.4 for Tank for Terence Crawford and 1.2 for Errol Spence. So they got a total of like 2.6 million followers on social media, and yet this fight is not far off from their fight. So in my opinion, E2G Performance was good. Pod Player was good. Double R was good. In my opinion, I think we did stud up and show out. You understand what I'm saying? Because the fact that you compare the popularity for Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, and then you factor in their quote unquote the Mexican fan base for both fighters, for Ryan Garcia and for Terence Crawford and Errol Spence to only be 1 million behind them. Well, I think that we showed up for one another. Alfred McKinney, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue and Ace. I said, peace, Blue. Blue, I feel Charlo will give Bud a lot of problems. He's younger and he ain't been in a car wreck, in my opinion. Oh, for sure. And he's bigger. Chris Doherty was good. Swat Jones was good. And he's bigger, Alfred McKinney. He's bigger. So you factor in the size. He's Jesus Valdez Carranza workout was good. Boston was good. Oh, you factor in DJ Charm the Prince. What's up, family? You factor in all those things. Oh yeah, I think he's gonna be a much tougher out than Errol Spence was. Alfred McKinney, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on us in the super chat. Peace, Blue and A-side. Salute to you, King. I definitely feel like Jamel Charlo. It's a more challenging fight. Jaquez Mitchell, what's up, family? Knoxville Will, Dasha Young. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. My brother A-side. My brother, my co-host. What's up with you, A-side? Your mic is off. Bookie Allen, what's up? Knoxville Will, what's up? Q Lee, what's up, family? I definitely feel like he's going to be a tougher out for sure. MTP Ronnie, what's up, family? Eugene Pearson, what's good? I definitely feel like he's going to be a tougher out. KCG, what's good? Elbow, what's good? So I want to know, we've been talking about and giving Terence Crawford his roses while he can smell them. Eugene Pearson, what's good? Now I want to know what y'all think and what's the remedy? What's the solution? Sports Fanatic, what's good? What you guys think is the solution? What you guys think is the remedy? What you think he should do? Melvin Boone, what's up? Freddie Ball 7, what's good? To be able to get his get back. Thoroughbred Boston, what's up, family? Big Money Jones, what's up, family? How can you say Crawford is the A-side and the face of Boston? You full of it. Why don't you click the link, Big Money Jones, and speak your piece? How about that? L Dub, what's up, family? How about that? Chantel Hill, what's good? How about that? Big Money Jones, since I'm full of it. Players Ball, what's good? Happy Valley Farms. Rivera Frazier, what's good? AB Salute, what's up, family? Brandon McGee, what's good? Mahabra Salam, where you been at, bro? How about you clicked the link. He said you've been riding with Crawford since BLK Prime, brother. Okay, cool. How about you click the link? How about that? Don't talk about it in the chat. Click the link, come on here, show your face, and speak your piece. That's what we're here for. Enough said, what's good? Stephen Kelly Jr., what's good? KCG, what's good? Dub BC Mo, what's up, family? As simple as that. Miss Joette, Peace of Bless Queen, where you been at? Cena Unseen Boston, what's good? It's just that easy, bro. Don't talk in the chat. Click the link. Click the link. Come on here. Speak your piece. Hood Map LLC. What's up, family? Blow 91, my brother. What's good with your family? Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Not fight him. He said that's the get back. Kareem Parker, yeah. Once we send out the link, but I want Big Money Jones to come on. Errol Spence a bigger star than Crawford. You know it. Okay. I'm gonna ask you again. Click the link and come on. Don't talk in the chat. You want to come on and speak your piece? Double O Dub, what's good? Itchy the Don, what's good? Because Terence Crawford's stock has just told us otherwise right now. Lavelle Wells, what's good? Swad Jones, what's good? Even his social media has passed Errol Spence. Itchy the Don, what's good? And he just showed he was on a completely different level. And he just dominated Errol Spence and stopped him. So I don't know what you're talking about. Happy Valley Farm, what's good? Bro, Big Money Jones, I'm going to ask you again, brother, to come on here. If you don't, then I'm just going to block you. There's no point in having you in the chat. So you make a move, brother. What you going to do? Mark is 1-1, brother, in the super chat. He needs the strength he had against Ugas and be fluid. So Big Money Jones, are you going to click the link and come on, or I'm just going to block you? Which one is it?
Mic check.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jim Dees, what's good? Lionel Wilson, Just Being E, what's good? Coda, what's up, family? So you gonna click the link or not? Or you out? There's no link. You just talking because you got a platform. Of course I would be talking because I have a platform, and you're listening because I have a platform. Duh. Double O Dub, brother, in the super chat. He said, blessings, King. Blessings to you, King. He said, you're talking because you have a platform. What am I supposed to do? Click on the link and just sit here and look at you? Knoxville Will, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, Big Blue, remember what I said? Bud will knock him out in less than 9 rounds. He's tailor-made for Bud. And if Errol actually rematch Bud, this time it don't go past 6. Wow. Knoxville Will, you sure did say that. You sure did, great brother. Trayvon 2 Trail, what's good? You sure did, Knoxville Will. You sure did say that. Lord 9-1, brother, back in the super chat. Dropping a cinco on us in the super chat. Hey, be honest. Have you ever in your years of watching boxing, seen the loser in the fight getting so much sympathy? It's sad. Make Errol look weak.
Canelo versus Beaver.
Yeah, Canelo Alvarez.
Bad.
Yeah, exactly. Stephen Jonigan was good. Number 3 was good. Okay, we can put money on it too. You ain't said nothing but a word. I'm going to put the link in it right now for you, Big Money Jones. And the only person click this link, please, is Big Money Jones. And Big Money Jones, put your camera on. Big Willie. Big Money Jones, they go to link. Alan O'Mala, what's good? And you said put money on it. So we're going to put money on it. Right? So $50 when I prove you incorrect. Right? Jermaine 419 was good. And you said that, I switched up and been with Terence Crawford. Okay, so we're gonna put money on it, like you said. $50. The chat is gonna do the voting. They're gonna drop the number 7, because that's my number when I dispose of you. And if you happen to win, they'll drop the number 2, and I'll send you a $100 cash app. Cool, Big Willie Jones. Knoxville Will, salute to my brother Knoxville Will, becoming an official channel member, family member of this here Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to the brother Knoxville Will, dropping that family member on us, man. He dropped the family member love on us. Salute to the brother Knoxville Will. I appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Salute, Knoxville.
Salute. Come on, Big Willie Jones. Come on, Big Willie Jones. Link in the chat. You ain't put no link in the chat. You just capping. You just talking because you got a platform. That's what I'm supposed to do. Sherman Bray was good. Rachel Richardson. Peace and blessings to the queen. She said, Errol till I die. That's how you supposed to be, queen. And I appreciate that.
I like that. That's a true fan to me.
Yeah.
If your boxer lose and you still riding with him, I like that. That's a fan to me.
No, you got to turn your camera on, great brother. Not no emojis. Coda, brother in the super chat, you know I'm ready to stir up the pot.
Yeah, we know Coda.
Yeah, Coda is here. Yeah, he is. Big Money Jones, turn your camera on, bro.
We know Coda.
Big Money Jones, turn your camera on.
Dude, that was crazy earlier today. You heard me?
What's that?
Right here, when you did this.
Oh, the angry monkey? Angry monkey.
Yo, I kept looking down. I was like, yo, this is gonna be the day I get fired, man, because I'm dying laughing. Yo, people probably gonna think I'm laughing at
Hey,
this.
hey, he changed his name. Check this out. He changed his name. Hey, you see his name? G Al, my brother. What's up with your G Al? Where you been at, King? He changed his name to Blue Switch. That don't. They ain't going. I'm okay with that.
Who changed his name? Who changed their name?
Big Money Jones.
Oh man, Blue Switch. That's fine.
Bo Swindle, what's good? Turn your camera on. 10 Beers 1. What's up, family? Terry Pruitt, right? The Queen in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue and A side. She said, Blue, I've been in my feelings since Spence lost, but I'm still Team Spence. He just didn't look good to me from the beginning to end. Blessings, Queen. And that's completely understandable.
Hey, hold on. This another one in the chat. Real deal. That link is in the chat, great brother.
Yeah, the link from Real Deal has been in the chat.
Hey, real deal. Your link so old, boy. It got mushrooms growing on it. Your link so
facts. All facts.
Your link so old. Go ahead, Blue.
Terry, I completely understand that because we emotionally attached to the fighters. We ride with the fighters, and I understand, Queen. I understand. Your name is still Big Willie Jones. So put your well, I'll call you Blue Switched. Blue Switched. Put your camera on, bro. Bo Swindle, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Salute to you, King. Sink Strong TV, what's good? Julius Thomas, what's good? Now you dipped out. Hey, they are comedy, bro. Hey, bro, come on in here, man.
Yeah, what's up with these dudes, man?
Yeah, man, come on in here, brother.
Man.
Jack Black, what's up, family? You came in here. Click the link, turn your camera on, bro.
My brother Quincy Carter in the building. Salute, Quincy Carter. How you feeling, great brother?
Yeah, he did all that and to turn his camera off. Hey, you know how much time you took time out to switch your name, your profile name? You took time out to switch your profile name, bro. For what? Come on in here. Come on in here, Big Willie. Coda, brother in the super chat.
Coda was clean on that picture. Look at Coda.
Yeah, look at Coda. Check him out. Check him out. Yeah, that's Coda. Check him out.
Coda was clean on that picture.
Salute to the brother Coda in super chat. He said, it's free fight, fam. Show respect and hit the like button. Yeah, smash the like button, man. We got 467 people in here and 196 likes. Come on, man. KCG, what's good? Proud of Pierre, brother in the super chat. He said EJ can make simple adjustments that can help him. Like what? Nick M, what's good? Hood Maps, what's up? Leo GT Multimedia Artist, where you been at, bro? Freddie Ball 7, what's good?
We're trying to see right now. We don't know who this guy is, man.
Boston Profile TV, what's good? Hey, bro. Big Willie Jones, man. Ellie back 24, what's good, family? If you don't come back in, you don't think you can hide because you can't hide from me because I'm the content creator. So let me just give y'all enlightenment. Don't think that you just because you feel like you disappeared that I don't see you because I can still see you and I can still block you. Salute to my brother G. Al. What's good, family? Where you been at? So Mr. Big Willie Jones, right? Come on here and speak your piece. Say what you got to say, bro. It's too late now. Well, for some reason, they be thinking they could just disappear and I won't see them no more. Like, bro, you hiding in plain sight for me. You do know that, right? Mr. Jones, I can see you, brother. Tell me what's the deal? What we doing here?
Quincy Carter, I don't know. I got to see him fight after that fight to make that determination. I don't know.
Hey, look. Now he disappeared, switched his name back. Now he switched his name to Blue Switch. Now he came back in the chat. Now he talking about, oh, nah, Blue, I feel more comfortable in the chat. I'm sure you do because you can hide there.
Oh, why don't just come up and say his points? It's quicker.
Yeah, just come speak your mind, bro.
Nobody got to interpret what you're saying. Just go ahead and come up here and speak. Hey, where Real Deal at, man? I told him to click the link. I ain't see him no more.
Yeah, he ain't clicking nobody.
I
Man,
ain't,
you
see,
know that.
I ain't see him no more.
Real Deal ain't coming on here.
Where Real Deal at?
He'd rather talk in the chat. Alan Mattis, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Salute, Blue. I see you cooking. How come most everyone that puts money in their name can't rub two nickel sacks together and avoid standing on their square? Just asking. And they can't help themselves. You saw what Terence Crawford said earlier. The loudest person in the room is the weakest person in the room. If you gotta tell yourself your name is money, well then it's not. Then you're trying to speak it into existence. Charles Coleman was good. Dion Dub, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Blue on A side. Damn, I'm late. Angry monkey face.
Hey, you know what made me mad at Real Deal? He's funny. You gotta love him.
You gotta love. Yeah.
I don't like the fact he's funny. I don't like his. He got a God-given ability to troll and be funny at the same time. I don't like that.
He can't help himself. Proud of Pierre, brother in the super chat. He said, catch a jab from Southport stands, work on his feints. Exactly. That's what I want to know tonight, man. What is the solution for Errol Spence to be better? What can he do?
Guess who?
Happy Valley. He said, against who? Happy Valley Farm, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Will Bud EJ rematch be pointless like watching Kambosos Haney Part 2? The levels are too far apart to change. Most people feel that way. And smash the like button, man. We should have 500 likes right now. We got 500 people in here. We should have 500 likes. Most people feel that way.
Hey, hold on. He say you say my name like 10 times a day. Now you know that's not true. Now you know that's not true. Now don't make me expose you. Now you know 4KZ can come on and prove me right. Yeah. You a fan of A side now. You now you better calm down before the chat know. You know, I ain't even tell Blue. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if Blue love you, you know what I'm saying? Don't you?
Yeah, no, he mentioned your name like he do Devin Haney. Don't think I ain't see it.
Nah, he a fan. He a
fan. Yeah.
I got the text messages.
Yeah. 5 Boston fan. What's up, family? Bo Swindle, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, he needs to use feints. Trying to come in on Terence Crawford straight on a straight line, no feints, no tricks. Like I said, didn't I say before? He's vanilla. It's not a knock against him. That's just how he fights. He's vanilla. Jesus Valdez Carranza workout, brother in the super chat. Where you been at, bro? So Tank can fight Ryan, but not Crawford, the champ. Of course. Kid the Great was good. Hey, he said Khaleesi looked at me crazy behind Blue's angry monkey pointing. Hey, you did it. Kid the Great, you did it. Hey, what she say? Hey, I did it to mine. She gave me the finger, bro.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, rolling with Dub B Matthews, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Salute to you, King. Lord Scotty, what's up, family? All true. She gave me the finger. Mark X, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. All EJ needs to do is utilize head movement and jab with a purpose. Also get to the body early. But the thing is, he had no oomph. Now is 154 pounds. Rachel Richardson, she said all greats have lost and came and come back and came. He can do it too and came back. Agreed, Queen. Agreed. I agree with you. Boston Wisdom, brother in the super chat. He said Benavidez Jr. versus Spence for a tune-up first before Bud. I like that, but he needs to fight somebody with movement to prepare for Terence Crawford. Fighting a fighter that's going to be flat-footed, no movement, not giving him anything. That's false confidence. That's going to give you false confidence because he need to deal with somebody that at least moves. And has feints and can switch it up. What's up? Oh, that's what he needs to deal with. Not fight a guy that's flat-footed, gonna be there for the pickings. that he could pick off, and they're gonna quickly slow down and stand in front of him. That's not gonna help him out. He needs to go a guy like Erickson Lubin, that moves, Erislandy Lara that moves, somebody like that's twitchy, that can counter him, that southpaws that have power. That's who he needs to fight. Erickson Lubin, or Erislandy Lara type of style. Blackwater Boxing brother in the super chat, he said, "How y'all think Frank Martin Keyshawn plays out?" I went over that a few times. I'm really not sure because they so early and so green in their career. It's really no. I can't. Guyanese fire. What's up, great brother? What's up, brethren? It's almost impossible to be able to tell you what we're gonna get from them. JJ Short Deuce, what's up, family? Brother Pig, what's good? I care, but not much. What's good? Keyshawn Davis is very green. Joystick politics. What's good? We haven't seen enough from him to know what he's going to bring in that position. Casanova James. What's good? That's just a fight we got to watch, and everybody's going to pick based off of just stepping out on a limb. Because I mean, we saw stuff from Frank Martin, but Frank Martin has actually switched his style up. When you watch Frank Martin 3 fights ago, he looks completely different than he fought Jackson Marinez, Michelle Ali Rivera, and then his last fight. He looked completely different 4 fights ago than those fights. So it's going to be extremely hard to tell you what we're going to get from that fight because we don't know. Keyshawn has what 8 fights? You know what I'm saying? And you just don't know. Not that fight, L Dub. A few fights back before that, he just looked different. He was moving around. It's a different fighter. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to for me to sit here and be like, man, I think there's just not enough data on either one. Maharbet Salam, what's good? King Vilko on the Instagram, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said they gave Jamel that Canelo fight because they seen Crawford coming. Hey. That's a interesting way to put it, man. Interesting way to put it.
With that, I want to see Frank Martin fight again with a higher tier fighter. You don't necessarily got to be. I mean, it could probably be an A, like a B+A, another Michelle Rivera, something like that. Or on that caliber, because then I'll be able to answer that question better. Then I'll be able to say, oh, okay, Frank Martin show up for bigger fights. He show up to the level of his opponents. I don't want to answer that question based off his last performance. And I don't want to answer that question before Keyshawn faced someone like a Michelle that can test him. So right now, my pick is Keyshawn. I like Keyshawn. I like his potential. But Frank Martin has proven himself against a good competitor in Michelle. I want to see him fight someone like that again and see if he performs, because he may have that Teofimo effect where he fight to the level of his opponents. And then with a little bit more data, I'll be able to pretty much give my answer. You know, I'll be able to see if the new style is favoring him or if the new style is hindering him. If he needs to go back to his old style, or if he needs to integrate a little bit more of his old style in with that new style, just kind of become more of a complete fighter. Or was that fight just a one-off? You see what I'm saying? It's just a one-off. He's a good fighter with his new style, and he'll be able to beat a Frank Martin that I think he could beat. I want to see one more fight before I start giving my opinions.
Stiff Jazz, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Best boxing path: 1, Spence versus Thurman. EJ needs a mover and time to December too soon. 2, Charlo versus Canelo. Mel busy, no Bud. 3, Bud versus Boots. Why not? He's Mando. I like all of those. I like all of those stiff jabs. I like all of those fights. If that was the case and we could get that, let's make it happen. And shoot, we could put Crawford and Boots and Spence and Thurman on the same card. I know that's not realistic money-wise, but you know, why not? You know what I'm saying? I like that, Stiff Jabs. I like that. But again, is Keith Thurman going to stay out that long? Keith Thurman fights since February 2022. That's ridiculous, bro. I don't know what's holding up these fighters from fighting, because that's just ridiculous, bro. If Keith is just waiting upon you know what I'm saying? Like, that just sounds ridiculous, man. And Stanionis got to get his opportunity. You got to put him in the mix. This is what I would like to see. I'd like to see Spence versus Thurman. Or, no, let's do this. Let's do Spence versus Tim Tszyu. Thurman versus Crawford. Boots versus Stanionis. I like that better, Stiff Jabs. I like that better. I like that. Dixie Freely, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Bring in Joan Guzman as an additional coach like Jamel did. Change up his entire entries, move his head, and fix the height distribution and footwork. Fix his weight distribution and footwork. Yeah, I agree. I like all those things, man. Damon Titan, what's up? We're going to talk about tonight let's not veer off into Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis. We're going to talk about solely what we're talking about. What's the keys to Errol Spence coming back and being victorious? What's the keys to Errol Spence coming back and being victorious? I like what you said, Dixie Freely. Bring in Joe Guzman, additional coach. Yeah. I don't even know. Z Stacks 1017 was good.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about it. The only coach I see is I don't even know nobody else in Errol Spence's corner. Alfred McKinney, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue and A side. He said, Blue, even though Boots won't spar with Spence, but if Spence can pay Boots a good bag, perfect to prepare Spence for Bud. That's the perfect scenario.
He would need him. He would need him.
That would be the perfect arm partner to prepare. It just ain't gonna happen though. KCG, yeah. What's up?
I'm gonna be a little pessimistic here, Blue.
Mm-hmm.
I like all y'all optimism. I really do. I hope it happens, but that Bud's something else, man. I think Bud got his number. I'm telling you, Blue. Any adjustment that Spence spent months making, how demoralizing would that feel? You spent months making adjustments, and you feel like a better fighter, and then you get in there with a genius, a boxing genius that possibly have your number, and he make an adjustment on the fly for your adjustment. What do you adjust to? You have to be one as fluid as Crawford. You're going to need to be just as fluid as him. And that's why I was saying I do like the fight between Crawford and Boots, because Boots can be just as fluid as Crawford. Now, do I say that Boots beat Crawford? I don't know. I'm not willing to put no absolutes against Crawford. Crawford is quickly becoming one of my favorite guys, and he turned me into a believer. Not that I wasn't a believer of Crawford anyways, but he just another level. You see what I'm saying? You're going to need another fluid fighter that'll be able to match him. I think Errol is a rock and Terence is water. That's what I believe. I don't know if those adjustments are going to help. I'm just going to be honest with you. Maybe a little pessimistic. That's where I'm at with it right now. Errol got to turn me into a believer the same way Bud turned me into a believer. You're going to have to show me.
Mm-hmm. Alon Omala, brother in the super chat. Tight hooks, no forward lunging, hug more if hurt. Agreed. I like all of those. His hooks was too wide and too predictable, too slow. He was lunging and leaping, putting himself out of position. Terence Crawford was countering that very quickly. And as far as the hugging when he's hurt, he was too far away because when he was hurt, Crawford was hitting him in that, what I call it, the no man's land area. And then
Terence
Crawford would,
strong too.
yeah, and then Crawford would take a step back or a step forward where he kept Errol off balance. When he took a step back, he was too far away to lunge. That's why he was missing when he was trying to grab on, and Terence Crawford was countering that bump, right? And when he was on the inside trying to do it, Crawford was too strong for him and pushing him off and clearing just enough space to catch him in there. Bam.
Yeah, he's strong.
He's very strong.
He's strong. Hey, Brandon McGee, man, I wish I could. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could have the faith that you guys have, But I've been a little pessimistic in this. I just think I think Bud may have Earl's number. Now, if any other boxer go in there thinking they got Earl's number like that, that'll be they'll be sadly mistaken. I just think Bud have his number until Earl show me otherwise. I'm just being honest with you, because that boy is a genius, man. He can make adjustments in the ring on the fly. If he's on his game, it's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, agreed. It's gonna be a hard change, man. Boxing Session TBS, my brother Kyle in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Kyle, Boxing Session TBS. What's good, brother? Ryan Henderson, what's good? Alan Manners, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on us in the super chat. I could probably find 1K folks on Skid Row in downtown LA right now that got money in their name, but they kicking it out on a cardboard condo right now, shaking my head and laughing all facts, Alan Maddox. Dudes being here just talking. Creighton Brooks was good. Just talking because they can, bro. Big Truck Trap Star, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He says Spence must keep his right hand up when he throws the left. He drops it every time to the body or head. He drops it right hand, a lead left to the chest, move his head, turn. Hey, and I did that breakdown. Remember I did the short breakdown? And I said, look at the flaws that Errol Spence have. That's when everybody came in. You ain't talking about Terence Crawford flaws. Remember that? And I said, look at the flaws that Errol Spence has. Dropping his right hand every single time. He does it. Tank Davis does that. Tank Davis just hasn't been in there with the right person to capitalize on it. Tank Davis does the same thing. They have a tendency. Hey, hold on. We have 500 people here, and we still don't even have 400 likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring the doorbell before you walk in the house. Get the likes to 500. If you have not smashed the like button, you know you haven't. It's free. It don't cost a thing. Get the likes up to 500. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 500. So, yeah, I said that every time. He gets extremely out of position when he's going to throw. He's in a southpaw stance, right? When he's going to throw the hook, it's automatic. It goes like this. It's automatic, right?
Yeah. It's not an overhand, but it's not a. It's
right.
Almost like it loops, like he loops it.
Right.
It's a lot. It's fat on it,
and he lunges with it on top of it.
He did,
and on top of that, he blinds himself when he does it. He'll put the right hand like this, right? And when he does it, he'll come here like this, which leaves an opening here. And then if he don't keep it up like this, then he drops it automatically and throws these lunges, and he's out of position. And I told y'all, Terence Crawford is going to pick up on those things like this. I knew he was going to pick up on those things. I
agree with that.
I thought Errol Spence was going to clean up a lot, though.
Hey, let me say something to Brandon McGee real quick. Brandon, if you're still in the chat, it's not that I'm just becoming a Bud fan or I'm just becoming an Earl fan. Matter of fact, if you've been here a while, McGee, and I done said this a billion times. I said it 1,000,000,001 time. I couldn't even choose between the two because I like both of them. Yeah, Blue notice. I couldn't choose between the two. What I'm saying is, Bud has made me a believer for Errol Spence that he has his number because of the performance that he had. Just because I'm saying that, I'm stating facts. It's not like I'm making anything up. I'm stating something that's observable. You can go back and you can watch the things that we're talking about. It's not that I switched and I'm a Bud fan and I switched out on being biased or anything of that nature. What I'm telling you guys are you guys can come with all of these plans, and I can 1,000% agree with it. But if I'm gonna be a realist and if I'm gonna be a real person, I gotta state Bud's ability as well. I can't say EJ can do all of these things, right? And then assume that Bud is going to go in there and fight the same way he did the first fight. Let Errol make the adjustment and then not make an adjustment. I wouldn't be doing you guys. I would be doing you guys a disservice by saying, "Oh yeah, EJ definitely can win that way." I'm like, okay, well, what if Bud do this? It's the same thing that happened where when it got closer to the fight and people was getting mad at Blue for saying, EJ style vanilla, right? If Bud actually go and he actually do this and do that, he can make it a tough night for EJ. Oh man, you switch, man, you switch. It's not that. When you analyze in two boxes, especially that have fought, you have to analyze what both parties, what one party should do in order to be victorious in another fight, but you still have to have that component of what the other fighter could do with the abilities that they already have. That's going to always be a variable that we got to take into account. You always got to take into account Bud making adjustments to EJ adjustments. What can EJ do? And and I like to ask questions. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe that's bias if I ask a question. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So salute to you, but I like both of those fighters. I'm not biased. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be the contrarian in this one.
Legendary One Burgess in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. Was there Olympic style testing? Bud looked like he had superhuman strength and speed over Spence. Yeah, you can see immediately in the locker room, Terence Crawford had just gave his blood. In the locker room, you can see while Terence Crawford was celebrating before he was taking pictures, and you can see that they just took the blood. So 1,000%. Alfred McKinney, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. Bud knocks Boots out in the 7th round. Boots gets caught up in the moment trying to impress the crowd. Seems composed now nowadays, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. That's what I said, that, Boots has to definitely, he has to 1,000%, not make no mistakes. He can't fall in the traps of impressing the crowd, like you said. He can't fall in the traps of, making mistakes and getting too comfortable. He got to stay on his P's and Q's for the duration of the fight. He got to stay focused. He can't make mistakes. He got to fight clean. I said that the other day. That was yesterday or the day before when I said, we know what Terence Crawford is going to get in the big fights. When Terence Crawford has a fighter in front of him, not that the fight ain't serious, because all fights are serious, but when Terence Crawford has a fighter in front of him that he knows this is serious, Quincy Carter was good. Terence Crawford fights clean. He don't make a lot of mistakes. When he fought Victor Postol, when he fought Sean Porter, when he fought Errol Spence, he didn't make a lot of mistakes. When he fought Igis Kavalauskas and guys like that, where I guess he felt like they're not on his level. Not that he feels like Errol Boots and these dudes on his level, but he definitely feels like Ernie V was good. Like they are a threat to him, and he's very, very he's very clean when he fights with those at that level. So when he fights Boots, you best believe he's going to be clean. He ain't going to make a lot of mistakes to give you a lot of openings. And so Boots can't be in there playing like he did against Villa, get caught like Sergey Lipinets. And again, I'm going to say that Jaron Ennis, right? Stephen 47 Deuce was good. It's similar to Terence Crawford in that nature, where I saw Terence Crawford get unofficially dropped by Igis Kavalauskas. I saw him get hurt by Yuriokis Gamboa. You know what I'm saying? I saw him a slow start against Jose Benavidez Jr., right? He seemed like he had trouble with Jose's reach and length and things of that nature. And then he just makes these adjustments, and he knows he gets you out of there. So maybe Boots, that's the case with Boots. You know what I'm saying? He gets caught in these exchanges, you know what I'm saying? And, regardless, he says that his defense and his face look on point. It is, no doubt. But you still got caught in areas that they shouldn't have catch you. You know what I'm saying? But again, is that fighting to the level of your competition? Like Teofimo Lopez with Sandor Martin, and then Teofimo Lopez with Josh Taylor and Jorge Linares. It's like weird. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Boots is bored. But in there with Terence Crawford, he knows what's at stake. The stakes is different, and he fights clean. Terrence Seals, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. If Bud knocks Boots off, I think everybody else ducks him, and it won't be nothing left for Bud. I don't think Terence Crawford is fighting very much longer anyway. I think he got 2 fights at best. I don't think he's fighting much longer anyway. The plans got all messed up with this Jamel Charlo Canelo fight. Outside of that, I don't think we would have seen him fight much longer anyway. So it don't really matter who he fights and how he fights him. Period. You know what I'm saying? Lawrence Turman, brother in the super chat, dropping that good on us in the super chat. I think Spence should immediately take the rematch. There's no one to prepare him for Crawford. Errol had some success in the fight. The outcome might not be different at 154. We just don't know. Agreed, Lawrence. It's like a catch-22. If he sits out and waits, like you said, there's nobody to prepare him for Terence Crawford outside of Boots, and that ain't gonna happen. I just think he could work on some mistakes. Erislandy Lara, Erickson Lubin. Now Lubin is getting ready to fight Ramos, so that looks like that's gonna be off the table. But fighters like that are southpaws that have power that can move. We got to see how Terence Crawford Errol Spence responds to those types of fighters. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, going into the rematch, and first of all, in December is like, I don't like that idea to begin with. But
Christmas time, all that other stuff.
No, just too short. It's only 4.5 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought that was crazy too. He don't want to heal.
Like, bro, you think about it. He's healing right now. If he goes back and they fight in December, he's going in training camp next month. Right? You got to be in training camp in September, mid-September. You know what I'm saying? He going right back to sparring in mid-September. Happy Valley Farms, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said EJ go to all that adjustment for Bud, and Bud come out and fight from the other side. I said that, and that's what A-Side was saying before the brother came in here talking about A-Side is being biased. That's what he was saying. Terence Crawford has the ability. I said that Happy Valley Farms the other day. He can prepare, and what if Terence Crawford decides to come out orthodox? So all your adjustments, Will Sanchez was good. That's the problem when you're fighting Terence Crawford. Dedication game was good because Terence Crawford could come out in a completely different style. Russell Davis, what's going on, great brother? Like, that's what A-Side was just saying, and then the brother immediately comes out and jump on him, and you're supposed to be a boxing fan. You sound like you a Terence Crawford fan. No, he just said that he's being transparent. 88 Sports Talk, what's up, family? Roger Hoolan, what's good? And Terence Crawford has the ability. Mustafa Malik, what's going on, great brother? He has the Marcus Messiah, what's good? He has the ability to come out orthodox. Now what? He's giving you a completely different look. Now he gave you a completely different look than what you've been preparing for. Because there's no doubt when you go to camp, right, A-Side, he got to prepare for the southpaw stance. So that's all Terence Crawford did. That's the only film they have.
That's all you got to go off of.
Exactly. That's the only thing they could go off of. But they know he got the ability to be in a completely different stance.
What gear did you think? How we said, I'm just using it as a comparable. How we said Devin stayed in first gear with the first fight with Kambosos. What gear did you think Crawford really was in?
He didn't leave second.
I was saying the same thing. He didn't leave second gear.
He never switched sides. He didn't make no adjustments. He didn't need to.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like it. It's not. I'm not saying that I don't like it because I don't like Earl. I love Earl. You see what I'm saying? I love boxing. What I'm saying is, if Bud can really turn it up, you see what I'm saying? He can really turn it up, and you don't want a confident Bud turning it up on you. You don't want a confident Bud that knows, that you got holes in your game plan that can switch. And he's going to fight. He's going to figure you out. He have 12 rounds to figure you out. He's confident. He's going to figure you out. Can EJ make adjustments, land some shots on him, possibly clip him with something? Yeah. I mean, could Bud go in there, be overzealous that he beat him the first time? Yeah. But I don't deal off possibilities. I deal off probabilities. And it's probable that EJ is going to make some adjustments, and Bud is going to make adjustments to his adjustments. I can balance that on a scale of probability as opposed to, it's possible that, this can happen and that can happen. I don't go off that.
Mm-hmm. Band up, what's up, nephew? Castro, if you got something to say, we'll put the link out. You could come on and say it in just 8 minutes. Alfred McKinney, brother, in the super chat, he said Bud composed. Yeah, he's very, very composed. Castro, you could come on and speak your piece. Don't say, I'm not going to do this. Every time you say something. Alan Madden's brother in the super chat, he said EJ's too straightforward. Don't move his head off the line. That's an adjustment he got to make. Eggy D was good.
Yeah.
That's the first adjustment he got to make. That's the first adjustment I think he got to make. Ricky Hamilton was good. G-Man King was good. Blackwater Boston, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. With Tim Tszyu, WBO email champ, face the Spence Crawford winner at 154, and would the winner of Tim Tszyu Spence Crawford face Jamel Charlo? So I said this yesterday, and ASI can give his opinion. I said this yesterday. Daryl Danes, what's up, family? That if I'm Terence Crawford, the fight is going to be at 154. There's no doubt. If I'm Terence Crawford right now, ASI, I'm going to petition the WBO because he's the undisputed champ. Before you vacate those belts, petition.
You hope that that Mel stay intact on the way down. If he was to win, he said,
right.
No, I agree with. I agree with that. Yeah, to try to corner the market.
If you Terence Crawford, petition the WBO right now for your fight with Errol Spence, the rematch in December, to be for the WBO mandatory elimination position.
Right.
So that way you beat Errol Spence. If you beat Errol Spence, right? And for Errol Spence as well. But the winner of the fight, Terence Crawford, you beat Errol Spence. You are now the mandatory for Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu go ahead and fight somebody else for whoever else is in the standings, right? While Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight in December, right? Then the winner of that fight can fight Tim Tszyu for the title. But if you are Terence Crawford, you want to petition right now, since you are the belt holder, tell him, listen, I'm coming up to 54. I want to petition this fight. I got this rematch clause with Errol Spence, contractually obligated. But should I be victorious, I want this fight, since it's at 54, to be an eliminator or mandatory position, so that when if I win, then I'm the mandatory challenger for Tim Tszyu. Then you can fight Tim Tszyu next year. And then, like Asa said, then hopefully Jamel Charlo stay intact. And I'm not talking about physically beating up and breaking apart. No, I'm saying I hope Jamel Charlo stays intact as far as the other sanctioning bodies don't start falling in line and then suddenly start talking about, well, we want to strip Jamel Charlo of his belt. Because it's coming, right, Asa? It's only a matter of time.
Right.
It's only a matter of time for one of them. Right now, L-Dub said that the WBC Fundora versus what's his name? Now his name is drawing a blank. But Fundora rematch. What's the dude name that just knocked out Fundora? Mendoza. That's for the WBC. So it's only a matter of time before it's only a matter of time. Larry Lopez was good. Mendoza. It's only a matter. This Fundora and Mendoza rematch is for A-side is for that WBC belt. So it's only a matter of time before they be like, all right, the WBC want to appoint one of them the champion. Now
Oh
Terence
yeah,
Crawford.
yeah. I see. Yeah, man. What you said earlier was perfect. I'll be a darn fool to go against what it is that you said earlier. I I would try to go outside and astral project outside of my body to listen to what I'm going to say if I'm trying to go against that. It makes absolute sense. I mean, it's the best thing. Other than that, the belts dispersed like Sonic, and then he have to go. He have to go and fight for all the belts, man. So you know the whole thing, and like you said earlier, I I don't know. I don't know about four max three big fights, and I think Terrence want to call it quits, and
I
he
don't
have
even,
all rights to. You know, he don't have time to play the chase the belts game and play the politics of the sanctioning bodies. He don't have time to do that. So no, I agree with you 1,000%. I wouldn't change nothing that you said.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he ain't got time to play those games. So, and hopefully the WBO works with him. And because otherwise, I'm telling you, he gonna have to fight
Absolutely.
Sebastian Fundora, winner, all that. Big Truck Trap Star, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. If you became a believer, it's because Bud made you. He made me a believer. I don't see nobody below 168 doing nothing with him. He's a monster, too fast, too strong. Dude is a beast. People don't. Big Truck Trap Star. Only people talking about, oh man, you're a crook, because they're in denial. They can't accept what they just seen. That's not what they was told for this long was going to happen. Motown 909s was good. Quincy Carter, brother in super chat. If he makes undisputed at 54, where's Bud ranked welterweight? All time? Well, if he makes undisputed at 154, then that has nothing to do with him being a welterweight, because that's a junior welterweight, a junior middleweight. So where do I rank him all time as a welterweight? I have him at the number. I would have him at like number 5 welterweight all time. I got Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, and Sugar Ray Robinson ahead of him, man.
Hey, y'all want to see something funny? Rewind that what Blue just said, right? All 5 of them, and ask Blue next month. He'll have them.
Oh,
He'll have
scramble.
sugar. Yeah, Sugar Ray, then Mayweather.
Yeah,
You flip
yeah.
flop on
No,
your
I
top.
didn't put it in order. I just put them.
Yeah, you put it in order.
No,
I'm like,
because I can't.
you always flip flop between your top, but they
Yeah,
always there. It's always the
yeah.
same people, but
It's just
it
in
just
different order. That's why I can't
yeah
put them in
every
order.
time.
Student 7 teacher was good. But I got Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Floyd Mayweather ahead of him. Hagler is a middleweight. Chris Burndell was good.
Oh yeah, I like it's something that Dixie said I want to address. He said something that's real good. She said not she said Dixie. I don't know. I'm used to if it's a guy, I'm used to women having the name Dixie. So guy or girl, don't hold it against me. But what Dixie said, I agree. They said she said something, or they said something alluding to, A-side, pretty much don't worry about it. Some people haven't killed their ego. In boxing, what I noticed or helped me, and I agree with that, is killing that ego. Because I think what everybody was feeling on Saturday night with that fight with Earl and Bud is that was an ego death. He killed your ego whether you wanted it or not, because he made you see something in real life that you didn't think you was going to see. And it's only the people who are able to be real and honest with themselves that's able to make like, hey, you know what, this actually happened. This actually happened. People that's making up excuses. Oh, he looked like he was like he had brain trauma or this or that. You have to kill your ego in boxing. Sometimes when you see your favorite fighter get hit with a clean punch, you say, that's a hole. You got to say that. And it's not going to feel good, but that'll allow you to see things that you're supposed to see, as opposed to just sitting up there lying to yourself, because you're not doing yourself a favor, and you're not doing your favorite fighter or the sport of boxing your favor. You got to be able to put your ego aside, and you have to analyze what it is that you're looking at, and you have to call it for what it is. That's why Blue watched the fight 300 times. I'm over exaggerating with Marvin Marvelous Hagler and Sugar Ray. That's because he had to kill his ego and watch it again. with how Kurt had told him to watch it. Watch it again as if you never watched it before. Look at it round by round, punch by punch, and then be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself, and this just give you a different perspective. So trust me, I'm not in no way, shape, or form going against EJS and this and that. I'm just saying this style may be wrong for him because his style is wrong for a lot of people because it's so consistent. It's so much pressure on you. He hitting the same spot over and over. It's a lot of boxers that can't deal with that. He just happened to run into one that can.
I 1000% agree, man.
And I want to take this moment real quick to tell y'all smash the like button, please.
Daryl Daniels, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. I thought it was 6-month layoff after being stopped. Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's what I thought too.
Hey, Blue, I want to ask you in the chat this. So when we do the call in, right? Because I like to ask y'all stuff, up front so we can get a perspective. If they say nah, we don't like that, then we won't go with that idea. So when we do the call in show, right? Should we have the call in show for like when the panel is up here? Because I know a lot of people have comments in the comments about what's going on, what someone said in the comment. They want this question to be asked to whatever person. Should we have them call in while the panel is on to give their comment or their commentary on what the panel was saying? Or should it be like a call in where it's just me and you, they call in and then they give their own opinion?
No, we do a call in with just me and you. There's too much going on.
Okay. I wanted to ask that.
No, we're gonna do the call in with just me and you. We can hear everybody. We can hear clearly. Nobody talking over nobody mic, nothing, Right. So we do the calling portion, just me and yourself. Lucia Johnson, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling? Lawrence Turman, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on us in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Feel like I missed the super chat, man.
What's most surprised me about Bud performance, he was he was so poised, right? He controlled and tamed his talent. He did not allow for his nature to come out and allow Errol Spence to get him into a dogfight. And I always say this about Floyd Mayweather, and somebody had brought it up before, Quincy Carter, that the mixture between young boy and Floyd Mayweather is going to produce a beast in Floyd Mayweather's grandson. But I was saying, the temperament that Floyd had is what made him so special because he was able to hone that talent that he had and those skills, and he was able to forge it into something that was razor sharp, and he had the defensive prowess of a wizard, right? I saw that in Terence that night, so much so that everybody else saw it, and they started questioning, God, dog, could he really have beat Floyd? When people start to think like Floyd is an all-time great, there's not too many people when you say, oh, you think they could have beat Floyd? Nah, not Floyd. You have the whole internet on fire. If they're not saying could he have beat Floyd, they're making comparisons to him and Floyd because they've seen that same talent honed with the mental fortitude of a surgeon. He was surgical in there. And somebody with that much talent that can hone their mentality, that can hone that dog nature, that's somebody I don't want to be in a fight with because that person is absolutely dangerous. They can see everything. They can capitalize on everything, and their potential would allow them to do whatever it is they want to do in that ring. That's what I was most impressed about.
Alfred McKinney, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue and A-side. Blue, what if the extra 7 pounds just give Errol a lot of energy, and regardless of how good Bud's skills are, Spence get the relentless energy back with more power, and Bud can't stop him coming forward? Well, like I said, right, Alfred McKinney, you got to think about this. If Terence Crawford, George the Truth Hurts was good. If Terence Crawford was stronger in this fight, he's only going to get stronger adding 7 more pounds of muscle. That's 7 more pounds of muscle he's not depleting, because you got to keep in mind, they're not depleting fat. They're depleting. They're not depleting fat.
Mm-hmm.
They're depleting muscle to get down. So if Terence Crawford was stronger right now at 47, he's going to be even stronger, way more stronger at 54. And he's a natural wrestler on top of it. So he's lower half strong on top of that. And his jab was stronger. So all of those things are going to enhance for Terence Crawford as well. And Terence Crawford, he didn't exert a lot of energy with movement. And so his preciseness with being able to be stronger and more comfortable, Terence Crawford is, as well as Errol Spence is comfortable, Terence Crawford is going to be that much more comfortable as well. He's going to be that much stronger as well. Because see, there's a grave difference between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. Okay, when Floyd Mayweather went up in weight, he didn't get stronger, right? He just added more weight, right? But that's because Floyd Mayweather is not physically of a specimen of strength. No. Terence Crawford is. Floyd Mayweather is just a genius, a masterclass boxer who has pop and accuracy on his punches. He is the definition of a boxer. When you define what a boxer look like, Floyd Mayweather's definition of that: hit and not get hit, very accurate, slows down the fight, very precise. It's like he's not in the box. It's like he's sparring again, right? Terence Crawford is a specimen, a physical specimen that's very, very strong, right? His family, look at his kids running track, and his sons is one of the best wrestlers in the world. His daughter's one of the best track stars. Their genes as an athlete. He's a natural strong athlete, and so he's only going to get stronger, allowing that 7 pounds of muscle not to be depleted, especially in his lower half of his body. So he's only going to be even stronger come that night. So now you're telling me Terence Crawford can be 160 in the ring? Errol Spence couldn't move him off his square. He probably was about 150 something. Because yesterday he said he weighs 160 right now. So imagine he weighs in 154. He going to be 165 fight night. He going to be his walking around weight. He going to be 10 times as strong as he was depleting that muscle. Myron, to you, what's good, family? I talked to a strength and condition coach. I'm not going to say his name. And salute to Alfred McKinney dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. I had talked to a strength and condition coach who's very familiar with Terence Crawford, very familiar with Errol Spence, very familiar with the Charlos. He's very familiar with a lot of fighters. And we talked off the record. Not that he was hiding anything. I just don't want to, reveal his who he is.
Without his permission.
Right, without his permission, exactly. And he said, man, he had the opportunity to work with Terence Crawford. He said, for a guy, Terence Crawford, he said that dude has natural country strength. He said the only other fighter he's seen with that type of strength was a heavyweight and Brian Jennings. He said Brian Jennings is the most strongest athlete that he's ever trained. He said outside that, he said Terence Crawford got country strength. He said he watched Brian Jennings jump out of the pool standing straight up. Right? And he said when he watched Terence Crawford, he like, man, this dude got a country type of strength. So, he said it's a difference in strength. And so with that said, Terence Crawford is only going to get stronger. That's why I'm asking the question. That's why A-Side is saying what he's saying. It's only going to enhance Terence Crawford. It's not going to hinder him.
That's what I'm saying, Blue. What you just said is for every plus you give Errol, you're going to have to give Crawford a plus too. There's no advantage that Errol is going to receive that Bud is not going to receive. That's it. That's all.
Right. He's going to get stronger. He's going to get stronger. For sure.
I don't know. I agree. He may it's going to be ugly. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting because being Boston News, what's up, family? Roger Marine, brother in super chat. Gerard in his boots will if he fights Bud. I don't know. I wouldn't say that, bro. I don't like to speak stuff like that. Anthony Lumar, what's good? Seaside Deloach, what's up, family?
But put it like this, though, Blue.
Second Amendment MF, what's up, family?
Put it like this. Spence beat Bud. He set the world on fire. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, he did.
That's it.
He rocked. He rocked the boxing world. It's not that he beat Errol Spence, it's how he beat him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not that he beat him, it's how he beat him. That's what I'm
saying. What I'm saying is if Spence is able to pull this off in a rematch for some way, somehow, he set the world on.
It's going to be epic.
What? Boxing is back.
The third fight?
Boxing is back. But
the third fight they got to have?
That's the thing, though. Like, that's some movies. In my mind, it's some movies, right?
All facts.
Because then my analytical side say, okay, well, here's what's likely to happen. That could happen. It's a possibility, but here's what's likely to happen. But yeah, that's what makes boxing such a great sport, because sometimes those sparks of magic that it flies out at night at just the right time, and it just sets something on fire that changes the trajectory of history forever. Right? Mm-hmm. We don't know if it's going to happen. We just don't know. If that happens, man, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel.
Antonio, brother in the super chat. Salute to the brother Antonio dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. He said had EJ winning before the fight, but Crawford wrestling background and core strength was undeniable. He treated EJ like a boy respectfully. I don't see any way EJ can win because he was outclassed. And that's what we're saying. Like, Terence Crawford's strength was so apparent. The strength difference was so apparent. He just pushed him back. Like, he just pushed him off his square. Like, when EJ hit him with the hook to the body, it was like, it was nothing. Bro, when EJ hit him with that left hook, he didn't even flinch. Like, he didn't get hit with a hook. That's why I rewatched that part like 10 times before I edited and put it up. I'm like, did he just hit him with a hook? And he didn't even, he didn't bring his elbow down. He didn't. Every time EJ hit somebody with a body punch, you can tell he did it.
Yeah, right.
He hit Bud with that left hook to the body, and Bud was like, and just jabbed. I'm like, wait, what? That's why I had to slow it down. And then immediately after that, if you pay attention, EJ tried to bully him off his square, tried to push him off his square, tried to bull him off his square. And Bud he didn't even do like this. He just stood there, and then he was like, then jab right behind it. And I'm like, bro.
Hey, Blue, to piggyback off what you just said, right? It was one point in time, EJ threw caution to the wind. I only want to get this round because it was so embarrassing. It was one point in time, EJ threw caution to the wind. He ducked under and tried to do like a shoving, like
and Bud hit him with an uppercut.
He looked silly. I was like,
Bud pushed him down and hit him with an uppercut.
He ducked, and it was so far away. It looked so silly. He just ducked and went, and he just ran and then tried to push him. I said, oh man.
That's what I'm saying. The strength difference was apparent. So, we're gonna find out. Was it he was drained? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out, because there's no way he's gonna be drained with that 7-pound cushion.
Right.
So we're gonna find out, because now EJ gonna be 170. He's gonna be 170, bro. He's gonna be 170, all the 170. So we're gonna find out. Mahabir Salam, my brother, he said we have examples of fighters taking a beating and then winning the rematch. It's still strap season. What Mahabir Salam, what fights? What examples? Tell me some examples. I'm not saying it don't exist. I'm just saying, give me some examples for the people. Nike K, what's up, family? Alan Madden's brother in Super Chat. Blue, you never put Henry Armstrong in your all-time pound for pound. I haven't. No, I haven't.
That's really old. By Henry Armstrong, I actually did
and I like Henry Armstrong, but I just think that Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, Tommy Hart, I think they could beat him. I think they could beat him. Popcorn movies, games, brother in the super chat. From what I watched from Henry Armstrong, and I love Henry Armstrong, but I think that Sugar Ray Robinson no doubt beats him. Floyd, I think they could beat him. Popcorn movie games, brother in the super chat.
Henry Armstrong, he'll put some pressure on you.
Oh yeah. Ain't no
he
easy fight for them. Ain't no easy fight for them. I just think that they could win. Smash the like button, man. We should be above 500 likes. He's salute the Popcorn movie games, brother. Dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. So I think Keith Thurman and Boots should fight. Crawford fight the winner. Charlo won't be available. The rematch is off. Is dead. Yeah, you don't want to see the rematch. A lot of people feel that way. A lot of people, great brother. I want to see Thurman and Boots as well.
Yeah, I'll see that. I want to see that fight.
Yeah. Dion Dub, brother.
Thurman to do against Villa, real quick. I thought
hey,
about
that's going to be a tough fight for him because Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman get hurt to the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not easy.
Yeah.
That's not an easy fight.
Sean, what's good? Marcus Messiah. It's some major 2000. What's good? Yeah, man. Married to you, my brother. Dion Dub, brother in Super Chat. Crazy knockout just happened on Showtime. Did it? I forgot Showtime was even having a card tonight. Terence Seals, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the Super Chat. Professor X, Big Thumb, what's good? He said, but what if the extra weight hurts Spence like it did Wilder against Fury? That's a possibility. I don't think it will. I don't think it will because I think Spence is depleting himself. Wilder wasn't depleting himself. He just added muscle for that fight.
And his body's not naturally built to handle all that. His body, his aesthetics is naturally built to be leaner, wiry, very, very fluid. When he put all that weight on there, he went against his nature. EJ is naturally, his body is forcing him to go the other way.
Right. He went against his nature in the opposite way they went.
Yeah.
They went against their nature cutting down. He went against his nature going up.
This is why Blue got all A's except for Jim.
Except for Jim. Yeah, because he went up in weight and adding weight. Errol Spence is cutting weight. So when he go up, he's going naturally to where he's
both going against their nature, but they doing it in the opposite direction.
In the opposite direction, yep. Proud of Pierre, brother in Super Chat. EJ inability to stop a jab made the skill gap wider. Facts.
I don't think EJ couldn't stop a jab. I just didn't think he thought the jab was going to be that strong, that fast, that accurate. Nobody thought that it was going to be like that. That was a jab from the pit of hell. I don't know what that jab was.
But if you look at it, right, if you think about it, he was struggling with the jab from Kell Brook. Who gets jab was landing, and Sean Porter's.
He did. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's true. They just can't capitalize.
Yeah,
now, what surprised me a lot is Terence Crawford has trouble with the jab. He had no trouble with it. Zero. Like, bro, he went to a whole nother level. Like, bro, he showed no flaws from the past. None.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, he cleaned up everything.
Everything.
Like, bro wasn't chinny. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't getting wild. He wasn't trying to be a dog. He just was precise. That's insane. Machiavelli Mafia, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on us in the super chat. My question is, what DJ going to do mentally? He said Bud is more athleticism than boxing. Obviously, that's not the case. Say what they want about Bomac, but he Belichicked DJ. Hashtag Cheetos. Hashtag Kurt called it. Kurt did call it, bro. He nailed it. Kurt said the rhythmic and perpetual movement, the jab. He called everything. He sure did.
Yeah.
He called everything, bro. Machiavelli Mafia dropping that half a dip.
And that's what I told them you want on the chat. Not only did he call everything, it would crack me up every time. You called everything for a week or two straight. I was like, are you serious?
No, for years.
Everything.
For years.
No, but this is what I'm saying, Blue. You called what I'm saying. You said for years, right? But it was like it was everything in the past 2 weeks. And you still went with, I was like, yeah, Blue a freak for pain. He go out his way to look for pain. He just go out his way to find it. You know, pain don't even be looking for you.
Just went out my way.
Yo,
Went out my way to be wrong. I saw it.
That was crazy.
And because again, I didn't think that he was going to clean up all those flaws like that.
I know. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was a perfect fighter.
I didn't think he was going to clean up all those flaws.
He fought a perfect fight.
You know how wild this is? I said long time. I told Crawford's team, and they told me, "Nah, you tripping." I said Crawford could beat Canelo Alvarez, and what he showed me in this fight, he could beat Canelo Alvarez. Yeah. It's just again, you know, the weight difference. I don't know, you know, the limitation in weight and things of that nature, but he could beat Canelo Alvarez, bro.
You said it earlier. Canelo Alvarez is not a big dude, so if these dudes really wanted to fight him, they can fight him. They can give him a hard time because they lighter than yo.
If Terence Crawford fight like that, Canelo Alvarez cannot hit him.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And his arms is way shorter. His arms are shorter than Errol Spence's, and he's shorter than Errol Spence. Sylvester Simple brother in the super chat, he said, "Could Bud hold his own versus 160 pounders, Adamas and Triple G?" I don't know, man. You start venturing off into, you know, some ridiculous territory, man. Those dudes is big, bro. They big, man. I think he can, but you know, he got to fight the perfect fight when he fight them. Triple G right now, I think he could beat Triple G right now. But is his punches going to have effect on them? He's physically strong. He's not, you know, but you know, I just don't know, man. You don't want to play them games. Start playing them games. Them dudes is big, bro. Like Bud said, there's weight classes for a reason. It is. Boston Truth Serum, what's up, family? There's weight class for a reason. Holt now, what's up, family? Detroit, BC, what's good? Alfred McKinney, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Blue, I can't compare Bud off this fight to Floyd when Bud beat Spence more than all Bud fighters. Spence is not a good example. Styles make fights. Bud wouldn't be able to hit Floyd. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Black Venom Collins, what's good? I said that's right, that people just getting outlandish with the beating Floyd Mayweather stuff, man. Blackwater Boxing, my brother in the super chat. He said, salute, Kavalauskas, Benavidez performed better. They did. But again, I got to say, he gave them more opportunities, right? Right, A-Shot? He gave them more openings.
Oh, Kavalauskas? No, he was
I
think that surprised him. Yo, I looked at Kavalauskas punches. It was them punches were straight. But hey, Bud doing all this dancing, you know what I'm saying? Looking flashy, looking good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kavalauskas just boom, boom. Hey, man.
Yeah. And Andre Ward was like, bro, what are you doing?
Yo, he made that adjustment. I think in I think it was the next round or two, because Kavalauskas had ended up catching him with some clean punches in another round. It was just it was like Bud had to get his bearings back, and then it was like he was doing that herky jerky. Like, and I don't like when he do that, because that tells me he's ready to fight. That's when I know he's ready. Bud do that. He ready to fight. The moment he stopped doing that, he's calm. And he's just popping you, and he's mixing his punches up. That's it. He's locked in. That's when I know it's coming. It's coming. That's when he did against Kavalauskas. If you look at it again, he stopped the herky jerk. It stopped, and boy, it was over. And Kell Brook never had a chance, because he was like that the whole fight with Kell.
Yeah,
I was like, God, dog.
Proud of Pierre, brother in the super chat. Boring drills, jab, defense, feints, fight. Fight big, tall, helps EJ. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's not who he is, to fight tall. And even if he fought tall, Terence Crawford is quick. Brandon McGee was good. He has to find a way to lower Terence Crawford to make mistakes. Torian Dorsey was good. Russell L. Bollard Jr. was good. Q Ward, what's up, family? Salute to my brother Q Ward in the building, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said Bud timing was perfect. EJ couldn't get his jab off. It was the best performance I've ever seen in that caliber of fight. Yeah, it was spectacular, bro. It was definitely a sight to see. Alan Manage, brother, in the super chat,
1
dropping
second,
that
bro.
half
1
up.
second.
Yeah. On us in the super chat. No matter how many times Bud and EJ fight or what weight, 147 or 54, it doesn't matter. You can't fix slow feet. Side note, Bud had to get back on the scale to make 147. At 154, Bud stronger punishes EJ from pillar to post. Agreed. Terence Crawford told you it wasn't easy to make the weight. Alfred McKinney, brother, in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. He said, Blue, who is a 50-50 fight out of Floyd, 49 fights for Bud? Miguel Cotto, Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, Diego Corrales, Marcos Maidana. Not Marcos Maidana. But those fighters, yeah, for sure. For sure. And Oscar De La Hoya. And Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley, for sure. KB, brother in the super chat. 1 loss and y'all ready to counting Errol out. I don't know who's counting them out. Poor Prince, what's good? Terence Seals, brother, back in the super chat. Bud said himself that Canelo too big. He did, but I think he could beat him at a catchweight. Alan Mann's brother back in the super chat. Dismiss Derrick James, better start watching film. Dismissive Derrick James, better start watching film. Yeah, because he did say that. But again, Terence Crawford showed us a completely different animal than what we've seen on tape. He said, brother in the super chat, Cotto was touching Floyd up because Floyd allowed him to. That's why. Don't get it twisted. Floyd allowed him to. If they rematch and Floyd didn't want to sit there and make it entertaining, it won't be entertaining. Trust me. Machiavelli Mafia, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. Blue, you got Leonard beating Floyd. We always say no one can hit Floyd, but every time I see Leonard stop Hearns, makes me think would crack the shell. I say this all the time, man. I go back and forth on that. I have no idea.
I'm gonna say it was only one person that was capable of giving Floyd his L to me, and that was Zab. That was Zab. It took somebody equally as talented as him, quick, fast, and that's why I said what I said with Boots. I can see Boots and Terence having a great fight. I can see them mixing it up really, really well, right? But the thing is, Boots can't have no lapse in his game, none, because Bud to me will be in a position as of Mayweather in the fight with help me out, Zab, right? Zab only lapse was the fact that he could not last the other half of the fight. He cast out. If you look at the first half of that fight, Zab was beautiful. The whole scene, Bill boxing beautiful. Had Floyd, but Floyd knew if he bide his time, it will come. What if he wasn't able to buy at that time? Boots is gonna have to fight a perfect fight. He can't play with him. He cannot play with Bud. Bud is the ultimate apex predator in boxing right now. He is the apex. You see what I'm saying?
Zab, and all his fights, Flip Guards was good. J-Man 96 was good. All his fights was the same thing. All of them. Costa
no lapses.
Look at the Cotto fight. Like all Zab fights, Amir Khan, like all Zab fights was like that. Like he just faded in the second half. Like Tony Harrison.
Yeah.
All that talent, they just fade for whatever reason, man. Well, I know Zab was just commitment outside the sport, man. Proud of Pierre, brother, back in super chat. Floyd feints and movement will get him the dub versus Bud. Exactly. Completely different animal, man. Completely. But we're going to go ahead and drop the link so A-Side could do his part. Makai Willis was good. We're going to drop the link so y'all could come on, speak your piece. Remember, keep it respectful. Keep it clean. We don't do
hey,
no.
Blue, hold it down for me 1 second. I got that water, man. That water running through me. 1 second.
Go ahead. Do you think? Remember, we're gonna we keep it clean. Mike Montaigne, what's up? Keep it clean when you come on. Speak your piece. Respect one another. Don't speak over each other because we can't hear. And let's have some fun, man. Dr. Sebastian Longstaff, what's up, family? Yeah, no, we keep it clean, man. We gotta, I'm gonna say childproof. We have children that watch, man. So, so let's keep it clean, man. When we come on, and let's talk some boxing, man. Let's talk some boxing, man. What y'all think? Who y'all think gonna win? How you think they're gonna win? This is gonna be, I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on. Larry Lopez, what's up, family? What's good? Eugene Pearson, what's good? Let me drop the link for y'all. Elijah on the Dawn, well connected. What's up, families? Pope Porter, what's up? Young Toby, what's up, family?
Y'all go ahead and smash the like button. In the meantime, go ahead and click the X on the chat. Go ahead and smash the like button and come right back into the chat. That way you don't have to do it no more throughout the night. We appreciate all you guys that came through and watching the content and enjoying the content with us. I really appreciate that.
Yes, and when you drop a super chat, I will be coming back in to. So if you don't worry about me not getting your super chat, I'll see it and I'll come back in and I'll get your super chat. Carl Littlevoice, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dip on the super chat. I think Errol needs to fight Bud the same way he fought Mikey Garcia. The way he fought on the outside and mid range was brilliant, and Mikey had no answer for it. What you think, Blue? I think that's a hard sell because Terence Crawford has extremely long arms. Terence Crawford, is extremely smart and extremely versatile. So, like I said before, Errol Spence can't outbox Terence Crawford. That's not going to happen. Errol Spence is not going to outbox Terence Crawford. So, DFW motivation was good. To try to box like he did Mikey Garcia, that's not going to work. That won't work.
And Mike Garcia was shorter than Errol, so Errol was able to keep him at the end of his punches too.
Extremely shorter. He's 5'8" with a 68-inch arms. Errol had a 4-inch arm, 4 or 5-inch arm reach advantage.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford has longer arms than Errol and is not much shorter than he is. So that's a hard sell. That won't work. He can't outbox him. William Keys was good. Said, how do I know so much about boxing? That's a long story. I'll answer that another time. But I have answered it, plenty of times in the past.
1,000 times. Now, Blue know a lot.
What's going on, y'all?
Salute. We got Well Connected in the building, followed by Boxing Truth Serum, Shine. What's my brother Truist? Your name went away, but I think that's what it was.
Truest Khalifa.
And I couldn't see the bottom because of the super chat.
What's
Truest
up,
Khalifa.
family?
I got our brother Truest
And
then,
Friday.
And Friday. Salute, everybody. Salute,
Salute,
everybody.
man.
Salute. Third simple NSU brother
Salute.
super chat. I don't know why, but I want to see Bud versus Tio. How'd that go? Terence Crawford knocks Tio Fimo out.
Somebody else said.
I don't know why.
Somebody else said a good fight versus Tio.
Why is everybody just throwing out these random names?
Yeah,
it's really annoying.
Yeah, Teofimo Lopez. No, that
That's
don't work out well.
Now, because sometimes, Sean, people think about fights in their head, and they think about how it'll go. They want to ask other people what they think about it, how they think it'll go. Kind of like compare, see if where they was on the same, like okay, for instance, you like Tank, I like Devin. If I say, dang, what about Devin Haney in Tank fight? And I ask you that to kind of see where you at with it, how you think about it. So sometimes people just want to see other people's opinions.
Nah, I understand, but I'm talking about these fights that's not even like possible.
Salute, William Old School.
It's not happening.
Okay. So well connected. I've given my opinion on it. I want to know what's your opinion. What do you think Errol Spence keys to success is for the rematch? What do he have to do in order to secure the victory?
Man, I think you have to fight. He gonna have to fight him in the pocket. He can't try to box him because his arms is way longer than his reach is longer, and he's quicker.
Okay.
He gonna keep him on the end of his fist. So he gonna have to fight him in the pocket. He gonna have to do the best he can, try to fight him in the pocket.
So he's gonna have to make it a dog fight?
Yeah, something like that, but more like he gonna have to fight him in the pocket. He gonna have to be up close to him in his chest.
But don't that leave him susceptible to being hit as well?
He gonna get hit regardless. If he try to fight him on the outside, he gonna get hit way more. And
right,
he's way slower than him. So by him trying to fight him on the outside, fight somebody with a jab longer than yours, that's quicker than you, and just as hard as you, that's gonna leave you subject to a lot of stuff. You really gonna get him burst down. So you better off trying to fight.
I feel as though he tried to make it a dog fight to begin with. You know what I mean? Like,
in the first fight,
in the beginning rounds, he was trying to box, but after he figured out this boxing stuff ain't gonna work.
Yeah, trying to box him,
and it didn't work.
him trying to box him, it's gonna be harder. He got a better chance. Like, first off, they fight in a different weight class, so he ain't got to drain as much weight. Because he probably walk around about 170. So he'll have a little bit more weight on him at 154. A little bit more muscle mass. So he can try to fight, stay up in his chest, try to fight him in the pocket, and use a lot of pivots.
Okay. Anybody got a rebuttal to that on the chat? Anybody want to rebuttal that?
I just don't think Errol can beat Terence Crawford. Honestly, Terence Crawford is just a better fighter. And every like Terence Crawford said at the press conference, I do everything better than Errol Spence. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. He just can't beat Terence Crawford. That's all.
But this what I do want to say though, A-Side.
True.
If they fight again, right, and Errol happen to knock him out, everybody that feel his way, that feel like he don't have a chance or whatever, they should come on here and say the same thing, because this is boxing.
They should say the same. They should say the same. What do you mean?
Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. Who in the world thought that? So at the end of the day, anything is possible when you talk about boxing, because Errol Spence still got pack a punch. He still pack a punch. I'm not saying
I get what you're saying, but what are you saying when you said that everybody should say the same thing?
Yeah, everybody saying like prime example. Do you remember when we had the debate about Lomachenko and Devin Haney? Everybody felt like Lomachenko was old, and then he ain't stand a chance, and he went in with a whole game plan and shocked everybody. And it was an arguable fight of who won. Like, some people say Lomachenko won. Some people say
but
I don't know. But I'm saying
go ahead, Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
No, I was just saying a lot of people who don't really know what they're looking at is saying that he won, but
Right.
a
Yeah,
lot of
that's why
boxing.
I
But
was saying.
what I'm
That's why I
saying
was saying
is
I wouldn't
he
use that as a
put up a fight.
comparable because hold on, welcome that. That's why I was saying I wouldn't really use that as a comparable because if you were scoring that fight, you were scoring the body work, Lomachenko didn't win that fight in my opinion. I actually had
Facts.
exactly what the judges had, and if you looked at more people who actually went back and thought Lomachenko won, and they went back and they scored the fight, they actually scored in favor of Devin Haney.
Yep.
So it was exactly what it wasn't exactly what people thought it was going to be because people thought it was going to be a more of a impressive showing for Devin Haney because of that 10th and that 11th round was so late in the fight. It just left more of a stain on that particular fight for Devin
Yeah.
Haney because
Yeah.
that
See, I
10th and
use that
11th
as an
round.
example because when we talked about it,
Hold on, real
everybody
quick.
thought Devin Haney
Hold
was
on,
going
real
to wipe
quick.
him out.
Hold on, wait, real quick, because that 10th and 11th round made all Devin Haney previous rounds look weak because it was so impressive how he dominated or he was perceived to have dominated Devin in that fashion. One, nobody have never done that to Devin Haney before, so that was very new for everybody to see. And then two, when Lomachenko had turned it up like that, the fight wasn't going at that pace. So when we saw it pick up at that pace, it was a level of excitement. So you had a mixture of emotions that was going on at the same time with the crowd.
There's a lot of
Well,
drama in
Um,
that fight.
right. It was a
to
bunch
put
of
it
drama in
back,
the fight. It was
to put it
right.
to put it back to like the Terence Crawford fight, right? To put it back to the
Hmm.
Bud, to put it back to the Bud fight. What what do I think Earl should do differently? Maybe add some feints, use some angles, and add some footwork. I mean,
Hmm.
he just had nothing. He had nothing in the bag. He kind of like he boxes the way Giannis plays basketball. Like Giannis has no bag. Giannis has no bag. He like he boxes like Tim Duncan play basketball. He has no bag. He's a great boxer,
Hmm.
great basketball player, but he has no bag. He needs to add something to the bag. You know what I mean? So maybe some
Okay.
feints, uh, maybe take some angles, and he needs to. Derek James needs to like implement some head movement
Can
because
I add
I
on to
mean,
this?
yeah, go
Shoot.
ahead,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead, Sean. 1 second,
So,
Sean, before you shoot. Boxer
but
Sam, you got anything you want to add on?
Yeah, I do. I'm a
Okay,
I'm
let Boxer Sam go. He haven't gone
for
just yet,
sure,
and
for
then
sure.
Sean, you next.
I'm
Go
I'm
ahead, brother.
I'm a mimic what Adrian Balboa said to Rocky. You can't win.
I mean,
Say it
honestly,
again.
yes. Honestly,
You can't win. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just what it
Too much.
is,
Look,
man.
bro.
hey,
Listen.
what they say on the
We been.
Wiz, the movie The Wiz, you can't win,
You can't
you
win. Listen,
Right,
can't
bro.
break
right,
it.
It's
and
too
it's
much disparity.
yeah,
Look,
yeah, wow,
it's
and
too
I want
far
to
of
and
a.
I want to say this right. Earl is a great boxer. All
Yep.
right,
Absolutely, absolutely,
let's put
yes.
this caveat. Earl is a phenomenal boxer. He's a phenomenal talent. He's a pound for pound still. What I'm saying, I think Terrence may have his number because of how that fight had played out, how dominant it was, just how big the gap was in separation between Earl and Bud. It's kind of hard for me to try to bridge that gap with a couple of feints, footwork, and keeping and giving different looks. Those are the essentials that you teach, boxers and when they first start the box. Or are we going to say
Yeah,
we never seen Earl? Are we going to say we never seen Terrence see any of that? If he add that, would that miraculously start winning him rounds?
not
In
at
my
all.
opinion, no. So
I
so
mean, he
so no
can't
no
win,
no
but
no. Well connected, well
something.
connected, well connected. I see what you're saying. I do want to say that I see what you're saying. You're saying that all the people who are saying that if Earl was to pull this off, all the people who are banging on Earl so hard, you just want them to stay on that side of the fence because you're gonna pop your flavor when it's time to pop your flavor. I get it.
Now
What
Hey,
I'm
you
look.
know who
saying,
I
Hey,
like.
what
What,
I'm,
I,
Sar.
what I'm
what
saying is like anybody that used to box. Like you got to talk to people that actually box before. Like
right.
Right.
I just seen dudes go in the. I seen dudes go in the gym right and
Mm-hmm,
dominate a dude for years,
mm-hmm,
and then after a while, a dude started to watch this dude and see what I'm saying, what he was missing, like his timing, certain things that he's doing that he capitalizing off of. And I seen him go in there and beat the brakes off him. Like,
Right,
so
but you
it's
see,
different. It's
here's
like
the thing. That's see what you're saying may be 1,000% true, but I don't. And I'm a person that like to deal in facts. That's just how I am. I'm wired that way, right? But then I gotta ask myself this: that person that was dominating that other person for years, and that other person added feints into their game, or better footwork. What was that other person doing? Was that other person drinking? Was that other
first
person
off, when you
partying? Was
say
that other
So
person was the
listen, when
other
you say
person off?
add,
I don't
hold
notice.
on,
I
hold on.
don't notice.
Hey,
One
hey,
second. One
sir.
second, real quick. One second, real quick. Well connected. This is what I'm saying. When I hear that from you, I'm not saying that what you're saying is not true or
I
it
didn't
doesn't
say
have
that
any
though. The
standards.
other guy said that.
That was
It's
me.
Oh,
That was
okay.
me.
Who said?
yeah, I ain't
Okay,
say
okay. That's
add
what you
no
said.
how can you
Oh,
add
that's what you
footwork?
said.
Like,
So what? My bad, Truist. It's just that your when you speak well connected, the it gives a visual to your to your avatar. So I thought that was you. Yeah, I mean, I don't, that's a story that is solely to you. This, it's and no, no slight to you. But what I'm saying is that's anecdotal, right? What we're talking about, the two pound for pound fighters in the world is literally one and two. So they've seen everything. You get what I'm saying? They've seen everything from every different fighter, from every different style, every different walk of life. Somebody's gonna be one and somebody's gonna be two. What I'm saying to well connected is I see what you're saying. You're saying to the people that jump ship and that's going so hard against EJ that you want them to stay on that side for when it's time for you to come back and say, I told y'all, it was possible. That
yeah.
one thousand
Now
percent,
I'm
you're supposed
saying
to feel
that.
like that. You're supposed to ride for your fighter,
No, I'm
right?
saying listen. You know, I'm a Boost fan. What I'm saying is though, like how everybody's saying there's no way he can win. I'm not gonna. I'm saying Terence Crawford is the better fighter. When you say it all the way around, right? But
Hmm.
to say that he don't have a chance, I'm not gonna say that because I done seen some crazy stuff happen in sports. Period. So you can never
Right.
say
Well,
somebody
the
don't have a
same.
chance.
Well, you're gonna have
Well,
Bud fans that are going to say that he don't have a chance, right? Because for years people been telling people have been telling those same fans that their favorite fighter is too small. Their favorite fighter won't win. Their favorite fighter has been hit by Evis Cavalasses. Their favorite fighters have been rocked by Gamboa. Their favorite fighter is too light in the butt, and he gonna lose and this and that. So when they see their favorite fighter go in there and dominate the bigger guy, the pretty much David and Goliath story. Of course they're gonna come out. They're gonna say, all these things. Those are Crawford fans. They're supposed to say that. Just the same way EJ fans are supposed to come back and say, now EJ coming back. Watch. We're gonna get him in the rematch. We're gonna make some adjustments and we're gonna get him in the rematch. What I'm
I
saying
think
is,
what will I,
what? Well,
I
hold on,
think
real quick. Let me finish my point real quick, and then I'll let you cook. What I'm saying
okay.
is, the lines are getting blurred. Well connected, because there's people like me who are a fan of both fighters, and when I start asking questions, it makes it seem as if, oh man, you with Bud. It's like we got almost like this blood and crip type of ordeal that's going on with EJ and Bud. I'm just asking questions. I would like the questions to be answered, because of what we have seen taking place with EJ and Bud. Okay, if they go up, EJ gonna feel better because there's more weight. Okay, well, wouldn't Bud feel better because there's more weight on him too? That's not
absolutely.
me being
And
a fan. That's me
So
asking a pertinent question, right?
and this is what I'm
so
saying. This is what I'm saying. You just answered the question earlier when you said that Earl is the naturally bigger fighter. He's a naturally
Yeah.
bigger boxer, so he has to lose more weight than check this out. Did you see the
It's
layoff?
really not about much
Look at the
though.
layoff that Earl. Look at the layoff that Earl had. You forgot. Terrence fought within 2 years. Earl haven't fought since
Hmm.
Ugas. So when you not in the gym constantly and you walking around, you picking up weight. So now when they announced that fight, look how Earl looked when they first announced that fight and how he looked the day of the fight. That's a totally different person.
so not so well connected. I think I know what you're saying. I think I know what you're saying. So as a fighter, so I I wrestled I've been wrestling. I wrestled all my life, boxed since I was a kid, and I took a lot of time off, but I'm getting back into the swing of things. But as a fighter, you're not necessarily like you can feel amazing on Tuesday and not be the same fighter on Wednesday, and then feel even better on Thursday than you did on Tuesday.
Yeah,
So,
100%.
so,
Facts,
so,
facts,
so
facts.
now the elite of the elite can replicate that Thursday feeling more days than your regular average guy. But we all human at the end of the day, so they're good. When the rematch happens, if the rematch happens, let's say it happens December the first Saturday, Earl could be,
Truest
1,000% Earl. Go
Khalifa,
ahead.
hold that thought 1 second, okay?
Yes, sir.
Alan Manning's brother in the super chat dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. He said, get some angles, footwork, get head off the line. Decades of doing things one way and then adjusting, implementing new stuff in a few months against Bud. Good luck with that.
I agree.
Yep.
Fact.
Go ahead, Truist
Uh,
Khalifa.
Yeah, so like I was saying, like as a fighter, you're not gonna feel the same way. So if in December, the first week in December, that Saturday, let's say that's when the rematch happens, Bud that could probably be that could be an off day,
Mm-hmm.
because you might not feel the same way on Friday that you feel on Saturday. So that's where the chance comes in at. Now, do I think that will happen? I don't think so. But you know, but as far as like a chance, EJ can win a rematch. It's
I got something to say.
possible, but it's just not probable. It's possible, but not probable.
I agree with that.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
I mean, I
I
think that's
can
what
watched.
I
Well Connected is saying.
I
can I
went back,
can I
right?
get
I
to my
went
point?
back and watched one of EJ's fights against the tall white dude. I don't remember his name. Back when EJ was younger. I understand what people say, and EJ's like his like movement is not there, but EJ has been doing the same things, the same flaws since then. But he was moving a little better. His balance was proportion throughout, like, his stance a little better. He was getting in and out a little faster, but the same flaws were there. Now, like, I understand if
Yeah,
what people say about him being drained, if it was that he was so sluggish and too much weight on the front foot and too slow to maneuver that back to the back foot and too stiff to like use some head movement, I understand, but you gotta understand that the level of just the poise, even just the level of the tools that each fighter has. It's
Mhm.
just like Crawford really, like, he showed he did what in my opinion Devin was supposed to do against Loma. Like, he showed
Right, right,
separation.
I
right,
I
right.
He
agree.
One
Hey,
showed
thousand
sorry.
percent.
Hey,
separation
sorry.
for
Can I get
real.
to my
Like,
point?
in no way, shape, or form, I don't think Errol is just like, he's just not the better fighter. He might do a better fight if he gets back to you know um moving that fast or whatever, which I doubt it, but he might give a better fight. But there's no way in earth that he's gonna beat Crawford, in my
Okay.
opinion.
I mean,
Hey,
and Cody, you got to take it to account that both of those guys in their youth and their adolescence, of course, they're going to move more often than not. They're going to move better. You're younger, your joints are fresh. You see what I'm saying? You got less wear and tear. They're 33 and 35. You see what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying? So
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
it's a little bit. They won't move as much. But like you said, and this is big, and I like what you said. The
hey, sorry.
mistakes
Can I
that he
add to
was
this?
probably making back then, he cannot make those same mistakes now with the opponent that he's in front of. So
Yeah,
I
he can.
definitely can respect that. Go ahead, Sean.
So EJ's problem is he's always been a one-dimensional fighter. Yes, he can box. He pick up tricks and stuff as you do the trade, but his problem is he's not the type of fighter to beat a Terence Crawford. You have to counterpunch the counterpuncher. He's not a counterpuncher. He doesn't have impeccable timing like Terence Crawford. His balance is off. I truly believe that his car accident threw his balance off. His balance is not the same. Derek James was telling him to move side to side. He couldn't do it. He was not doing it. I don't know if it was hurt. Maybe it could have been that. We could just say that's what it was. But Errol Spence is just a straightforward pressure fighter. He is nothing really spectacular about his style to be able to do something with a
Yeah,
Terence
to
Crawford. You
beat
got to bring
Bud,
out everything
to
to
beat
do
Bud, you gotta
with
have the
Terence
same
Crawford.
thing thinking.
You gotta have
have him
everything
like
in your bag. You have to be somebody like a Boots. You gotta have everything. You gotta be able to fight
exactly.
inside, outside, timing, counter punching, catch and shoot. He doesn't catch and shoot. He just comes straight to you. And he doesn't have great timing. That I feel like that's his main issue. He doesn't have great timing.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if my brother Will Connect is still up here. I can see the names. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that
And one
I
thing, real
like
quick,
what
A-Side,
y'all.
he's not defensively sound. He's not a defensive
No, no, no.
like. I
EJ,
don't,
EJ is defensive. EJ is
nah,
defensively
I
responsible.
I disagree
Who
when
just
people say.
said that?
I disagree when people say that.
I think EJ is very defensively responsible.
I disagree when people say that. I
my
You know,
disagree.
God.
it's when he throwing those punches. It's when he throwing those punches that he leave himself vulnerable. But yeah, well connected. I'll let
That's
you cook
defensive.
with Sean if y'all
Yeah,
want.
yeah, exactly.
Let
That,
well
that,
connected speak, and then you can go ahead and rebuttal.
Okay.
first off, he said Earl Smith ain't sound. We should automatically ask him out. He ain't even watching Earl Spence. I don't know who he been watching. One, two.
I don't know.
He didn't get hit from while he was in defense playing. He got hit from leaving his jab out there to leaving it to trying
Right.
to attack.
And
That's
Yep.
that's
how
defensively.
if you look at most times he got dropped. Most
Too
times he
much weight
got
on the
dropped.
front foot.
He got
I'm
dropped
away.
from
I'm away.
throwing his jab out there and leaving that jab. He throwing a jab to the body, and he don't know his distance. And he leaving the jab out there too far and too long, and he was getting counted. That's how he got dropped twice. The first two times he got dropped was the same way. He threw his jab out there, left it out there, and Crawford counted. That wasn't because of his defense. That was because of his timing.
Okay. What you got to say about that, Sean?
I would have to disagree with that because
I got my
if
hand
you're
up.
if you're
Hey,
reaching
hold on,
to
wait real quick, Sean. Hold on, wait real quick. Whoever that is, it seems like they're moving. They're in the car. Can y'all go ahead and mute your mic while these two brothers speak? Until it's your time to speak.
Nah, but that's facts, bro. Because
No,
he was
hold on,
too much
Coda. Hold
weight
on,
on the
Coda.
front foot.
Hold on, Coda. I want Sean to defend himself. Go ahead, rebuttal
okay,
that. He said it was a timing issue. It wasn't that he was defensively
okay,
irresponsible.
yeah, I would have to disagree with that because
Okay.
if you're defensively responsible, you're not finna just be leaving your jab out there. You're not finna be off balance. You're not finna just leave yourself open for counters all day long, and you're gonna adjust to that. If you see the distance, that's another thing. He doesn't have good distance control at all. He just goes straight in. He doesn't
So let me
catch.
Yeah, he
He
don't
doesn't
know
So
do
how
what?
to
none of that.
So
Hold
what
on, let me
Sean is
finish.
saying?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Wait. Connected. Go ahead, Sean.
He doesn't catch and shoot. He doesn't do none of that. Errol Spence is a very one-dimensional fighter. Y'all, I don't know why people talk about Errol Spence's defense is just being so good. I've seen him get touched up every single fight by somebody. He's getting touched up. He's getting touched up a lot.
He
And
catches and
when
shoot.
hold
It's
on, let
just
me
the
finish. This is
jab.
my
He
last
couldn't
point. This is
defend.
my
The
last
jab
point.
was
This is
too
my last
fast,
point.
and
Let
the
me
jab
finish.
like
Let me
put him in there.
finish.
Hold on,
Let me
Coda.
finish.
Hold on,
Let me
Coda.
finish. This is my last point. Whenever, golly, let me forget my point. Go ahead. You got it. I already said what I had to say.
Let me say this though, right? Let
Go
me
ahead.
ask you one question. When they say to perfect your defense, you have to have good what?
Offense, footwork.
No, footwork. So listen, by him leaving his jab out there doesn't mean that he's not defensively responsible because
Footwork has to do with defense.
check this out.
Positioning of your body
If
in
you're throwing a
balance
Everything
has to
punch,
plays
do with
hand in
defense.
hand, but it's not specifically that. It's
that's
the
that's
balance.
not specifically your defense because yes, you're supposed to your arm hand when he's throwing his jab to the body. Yes,
Positioning has to do with defense, though.
but he's countering him. He's countering. That's not got to do with
Why?
footwork. That's nothing to do with footwork.
Hold on. Chat. What y'all think? Do y'all think do y'all agree with well connected
It
that
all
it
goes
wasn't
hand
his
in
defense
hand,
that
bro.
he is
It all goes
defensively
hand in
sound?
hand. Because position has to
That
do
it was
with
just
offense.
hold on, Coda. God dog, I'm gonna let you speak right after this. 1 second, Coda. Gotta love Coda. He was it that he's not defensively sound, that it was a timing problem, or it go to say something. or do you agree with Sean that footwork and leaving your jab out there for too long and your timing being off is all a part of defense?
And
Who
foot
do y'all think
placement, distance, all of that. That
who
all
do
goes
y'all
into defense.
who do y'all think is right in that particular
Yeah,
argument? Because
they both
it
are.
seems like they had a standstill. It seems like Connected is saying that it was a timing issue, that he was leaving his punches out there too long and he was getting caught while he was throwing
His
punches,
distance, yeah, he
or
didn't know his distance even.
he didn't
Don't
know his
know his
distance.
distance.
His
I
distance
never,
and his timing was
I
off.
never seen Shakur or Terrence get countered that crazy.
J-Man 96, give me your opinion.
You
Type
never
it in
seen Terence
type
Crawford
it in
get
the chat.
counted
Give
like
me your
that?
opinion.
No, not like that. Not to that extent. I'm saying I've seen him get countered. Of course, I'm not
That many
I'm not
times.
gassing it. I'm not gassing
Not
it.
that
I'm just
many
saying
times.
to that extent,
Did
never.
you say they both
They will
right?
make adjustments type shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. If you such a great defensive fighter, you're gonna adapt to your
Look,
competition.
when
He
you
didn't
listen, when
adapt
you
at
go in the
all
gym, right?
defensively.
When you go in the gym, right, and it's an all defense day.
No one said it.
When you work at all defense, not one time, right? Is you working on your timing and your punches. Then you not working your timing. When you working on defense, you doing all foot drills. You doing drills with your hands behind your back, your head movement, your hips. You doing hips, feet, head. You're not doing nothing with no punches.
Okay.
But then doesn't that placate to
Doesn't
what
that go into my footwork?
doesn't that feed into his point
No,
that
that's
it
what I
could
was
be
saying. I was saying that
that
he was getting hit from his timing being off and his distance. That didn't mean you had bad defense. That
I
means
said
that
distance and footwork.
I was saying your footwork,
They all go hand in hand, bro. You don't got
That's
your
what I'm saying.
head
They do all
movement,
go hand in hand. Facts.
your hips,
okay.
your feet, and your head.
Hey,
is
well
defense.
connected. I think Shine got this one. Maybe in the next round. I think Shine got this one.
Nah, they both
Most
right.
people,
I understand what
Hey,
both.
yeah,
let me know when
But
I
it's
think
not
more
more.
people are
It's
leaning
not more
on
so of his timing. It's more so
right.
of his distance control and his footwork. He is just
I
standing
said
there.
distance
He
and his
All
got
timing.
right,
bricks in
Hey,
his.
hey,
so
hey, fellas,
It's a counter.
there's other people on the chat. Y'all gonna be able to go at each other's neck, but
He got bricks
I
in
got
his
other people
feet.
on the
That's all
chat.
I'm saying.
all
And
that.
I
All
love
that.
let me
to.
get a
That's
little
my
piece
that's
of
my
me, sir. Let me get a little piece
just like
of.
me
Y'all
fighting.
gonna be able to, man. Trust me, y'all gonna be able to rumble. 1 second, Shine got that one. Shine won up. You know he the undisputed right there. You know,
All right.
Put a little
He
piece
got
of
one
shine
up.
on my plate.
hey,
Put a little piece
hey.
of shine on my plate.
Oh, you want a little piece? You
has
want a
to
piece
do
of
with his
Shine?
battles,
Y'all
though.
don't want this work,
Shine. Hey,
man.
hold on now. Hold on.
Chill
You
out.
know, Shine's the champion.
So you
You
telling me
know,
the timing of your punches has something to do
Oh
with
my
your
It's because
God,
I
footwork?
backed
connected,
him up,
God,
though.
dog, connected. 1 second, great brother.
Nah, it's because I
1
made it make
second. I'm
sense.
trying to run the show here. Negatives, God, dog.
I made it make sense. That was me.
Hey, so Sean, do you want to accept the competition? You got a challenger. He's looking to take your throne.
Who?
You got what's your name, great brother? I can't see your
Earl
name.
C.E.
What'd you say?
Just call me E.
E.
I'm moving up. I'm moving up to 154, man.
Come here. Nah, man, I'm just like Boots. I'm the mandatory. Come see me. Give me my shot.
Nah,
what's up,
go
Earl?
ahead,
What you got on the
I
topic?
mean, that box there is like.
No, all right, but listen, like as far as that Earl got bad defense, like I ain't gonna let. I was just
One
calling
second.
him.
He's the new up
Somebody
and
just sent a
coming.
super chat. So
How he
somebody just sent
couldn't
a super
line?
chat.
He's the new up
I
and
ain't saying
coming.
he got bad defense. I said his defense ain't what everybody
Hey,
said.
Sean. One second. Somebody just got a super chat, and I want to read it while it's not going that fast. From Alamatic. Salute with the $5. My prediction for rematch, EJ is gonna get beat worse. My only question is if EJ beat Bud again. If EJ gets beat again, is Bud gonna get all his flowers, or are we gonna keep hearing the excuses? That is a great question.
Excuses, bro. Bud is the better fighter.
That is
Ain't
a
no
great question.
excuses.
He getting his flowers
No
now.
excuses.
Every celebrity
no
If he
tagging
win
Bud.
his
He
time,
getting more than his flowers.
will he get the credit that he deserved for
He
beating
is already
Earl
getting his
Spence
credit,
twice?
bro. Crawford got
He getting the
the
credit
world got the
now.
palm of his hand right
All
now.
right. So
The
E, the
world.
question is at hand. The question at hand, that was EJ defense lacking? Sean said yes, it was. His foot working, his foot placement, and his
Everything
throwing his
was
punches,
lacking.
leaving it out there is all a part of defense as well.
To say his defense was lacking. I mean, of course you can see that the motherfucker lost the fight and got knotted up. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to curse, but he got beat up bad. So of course, for this fight, you could say his
Right.
defense wasn't the best, but the call him not a solid defensive fighter. I mean, that's a little bit of a stretch. We never saw Earl just mucked up bad like this right here. I mean, the fact of the matter is he ran into an all-time great and he came in off a 16-month layoff, and I'm not gonna give him no excuse because you came back and you fought Danny, and you came back and you fought
Understand.
Ugas, and you thought I can take long time periods off and just come fight a great fighter. Well, you
Okay, so
can't
what you're
do that
saying
at the
is,
top. At the top.
okay, so what you're saying is you're saying that in this particular fight that he did have defensive laps, but overall he's not a defensively irresponsible fighter. Is that what you're saying?
No, he's not irresponsible. Listen, all boxing matches, all fighters make mistakes. I mean, it's high speed chess. You're gonna lose a piece here and there. I saw Clav. We all know Bud good at defense. Klavagauskas dropped Bud to his knees.
Right.
Like that
Okay.
happened. That really
Okay, so you're
happened.
saying he was
And
Yeah, but
defensively
Bud made
irresponsible in this
adjustments
fight.
though.
That's
It's
what
the
you're saying?
problem. Bud made adjustments, and then
Hold
Bud
on.
came
it's
around.
not
Hey,
about him
Coda.
making adjustments.
Coda,
Well, I
dog,
mean, if
dog,
you
Coda, stay jumping in
he
people beef. Coda,
he
you gonna
really
have your
didn't
own
make
word.
adjustments
Coda,
because Andre
brother,
Ward was calling the fight, and Andre Ward was like, "Oh
God,
my bad,
dog,
I didn't mean to
Coda.
interrupt you."
No, it's not you. Is Coda, you gonna have your own food. 1 second. This is
Yo,
between
this a new
Sean
up
and
and
E.
comer. He cut me in line. You let him rock like Goose up
you
here trying
gonna
to get
you
the
gonna get
fucking
your own
shit.
chance. 1 second, man.
Yeah, listen, I'm
Sean,
like Canelo. I get special treatment.
Sean, what's your Sean? What's your rebuttal to that?
I don't got no rebuttal to that. I said what I said. Errol Spence is not a great defensive fighter like everyone tries to make him seem. He has good defense. Of course, he's a boxer.
I thought everyone said he was
can
solid.
adjust. I'm just saying that his defense is not what everybody makes it out to be, and
It's a
it
fact.
showed in the fight. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
I mean, I never really heard anybody just go on about Earl being a great defensive fighter. They
They were
always
saying
said he
that
had a
all press
solid defense.
conference.
I mean,
All
see,
press conference, he was saying the same.
all I ever
Everybody
really
was
heard
saying
people say, like, he has solid defense and a great fundamental jab, and he works behind the jab. Like, I never really heard them calling Earl like a defensive wizard or anything like that.
I'm not saying that either, but they be
Oh,
saying that he has very good defense.
hold on
and
one second, fellas. Ryan Henderson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Salute to you, brother. We got brother Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. My prediction for rematch: EJ gonna get beat worse. My only question is if EJ gets beat again, is Bud gonna get all his flowers, or we gonna keep hearing excuses? Hey, let me tell you this, right? Terence Crawford beats Errol Spence again before. The excuses are it's going to enhance, not from Errol Spence, but from the fans. It's going to get bigger, and let me tell you why. They're going to just say, "Well, he was a shell of himself." You know, they're going to go back to the car accident, the layoff, so on and so forth. It's going to enhance. Usually 9 times out of 10, when you have rematches of fights like this, it doesn't get better. The opposing fighter usually gets more hesitant. When a fighter gets knocked out by a specific fighter in a rematch, they're more hesitant.
Durant.
When you see,
except for Cotto.
Cotto, well, that's because Cotto, he didn't get knocked out. He got stopped, but Cotto took a knee, but he knew that Margarito he knew Margarito had something going on extra. But when you most fights, like you look at Tarver and Roy Jones, after Roy Jones got knocked out, he was more hesitant in the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones was. Only Deontay Wilder is a fighter I've seen aggressively come forward. Tommy Hearns, I saw him aggressively come forward with Sugar Ray Leonard. Most people don't even remember. Again, most people don't even remember those fights with Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. They only remember the first fight. You know,
I saw the fight.
Yeah,
Pacquiao and Marquez.
Hold on, I gotta salute my brother. I gotta salute my brother Charles Edward Cheese in the building. Charles Edward Cheese, Hey,
Cheese, good brother.
Salute to my
salute.
brother Cheese.
That's my brother.
Uh, uh,
Nah,
uh,
go
uh,
ahead.
um,
Go ahead.
So Marquez and Pacquiao they didn't fight after he got knocked out. That was it. That was the last fight.
Hey,
But when you get brutally knocked out like that, it changes your approach. It's almost like you have flashbacks. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're in there with the same guy. Now I'm not saying Errol Spence is going to be hesitant, but most of the times you are. You know what I mean?
Human nature.
It's human nature, exactly, and it's doubt. He can say all he wants. There's going to be doubt there.
Because you
Shit,
know he
what's the
can hurt
problem?
you.
Look what happened with Rolly versus Barroso, and it wasn't even the same dude.
There you
Rolly
go. Exactly.
traumatized.
Exactly.
ASAP.
It usually ends up that way, man. Your fighter is really, really hesitant.
What's the
Look
problem?
how AJ fighting now.
Exactly. So I
Guys,
wonder.
He trying to be a boxer.
I wonder if but the thing with Errol Spence is I feel like he may be different because of the weight. He may feel like, you know what, I feel more comfortable. I feel like myself. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and get aggressive. But from the fans, Errol Spence is not gonna make no excuses. None.
Hey, Blue.
Huh?
Hey, Blue. Hold up. This is what Chop says, right? Defensively sound is good footwork, good blocking, good rolling, good slipping, good pawing, good countering. Nothing about the timing of your punches.
Mhm.
I had to ask a
Your
professional
reaction
boxer
time.
because they make me look like he said that the timing of your punches got to do with defense, being defensively sound.
Wait, what?
You said I told you that it had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with his defense, his timing being off.
No, you said that.
No, I never said nothing
Nah,
about the timing of the
nah,
punch.
Shine. Hold on. Wait,
said from the
Shine. Wait,
beginning,
Shine.
I said
Hold
his
on.
footwork and
Ho-
distance.
Hold on. Connect. Now I'm gonna call it down the middle. He would Connect was saying that he thought that he left his jab out there a little too long. That y'all both agreed on the foot placement, and then you had said that that's all a part of his defense, him being defensively sound, not
exactly.
leaving your jab out there and bringing your hand back to be defensive. You
Now,
did.
once did I just say timing? He said I just said timing.
No, I said
Well, yeah. Well, he was alluding to him leaving the jab out there and bringing it back. So he was saying that was his timing was off in regards to how long that he can actually throw the jab and throw it lazy and get
Yeah,
away with those mistakes.
yeah, but he said that. I said that. I didn't say that. I said his footwork and
I
distance
didn't think
was
his jab
not
was
good.
lazy. I just thought
but
Crawford was faster.
I be
this
needing
is
to see y'all faces when y'all saying all of this.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, right.
this is don't have nothing to
That's
do with
all
your
I'm saying.
defense.
Where the
Being
cameras
defensively
at, man?
sound. Defensively sound is your footwork,
My
your
camera
blocking,
fucked
your
up.
rolling,
Thanks, J
slipping.
Man 96. Nah,
Hey,
Shine. You did say that's a part of his defense. You
But
did state that.
exactly.
You
this
Bro,
is
did
I'm
why I
state
with
think
that.
running
this
it
is
back
why I
right
think
I
the
now.
dropped my
second
shit
fight.
in
Hey, I'm just
Florida.
a ref.
What's a part of his defense?
I
I'm
will
just a
run it
ref.
back right now.
I told
Huh?
this what the argument was, Blue.
You
It
brought up
all
the
go
I
timing.
hand in
I
said,
didn't
hand,
say
though.
nothing about his
I said,
timing.
I
I didn't
said his
say nothing
problem
about that.
was his timing was off and his distance was off, right? He was saying that EJ don't have good. Everybody saying EJ got good defense. He don't got good defense. I said he got dropped because he got countered. He was leaving his jab out there too long. He was saying that he said, but that got to do with his defense. I said it doesn't. I said I said even when you go to the gym and you have all defensive days, you deal with your footwork, you do with your head movement and your hips. You tie your hands behind your back. You might throw like 100. They might throw 100 punches at you to see how good your head movement is. They put the chair in front of you. Make sure you tap your toe on the chair to make sure you don't move the chair to show how good your footwork is. Then they tie your legs together. When you throwing a jab out there and your distance being off, that has nothing to do with your defense. This is
Yeah.
what I was telling him. It has nothing
Hey,
to do with your defense.
Okay, it has to do with your.
Hey,
It does.
connected. I got a question though.
Does it not have to do with your balance as well?
I got
I
a
said
question.
What?
balance, distance,
Let Zay
footwork. I
go. We
said
ain't
Yeah,
all
heard
but I
from
didn't say
Zay
I
yet.
didn't say
all
that about
goes
his
hand in
balance
hand.
though. I
Connected.
didn't say
I
that
got
about his balance. I said when
You
he
said timing. I never once said anything about his timing. You said his timing was off.
no, yeah, I know, but I said that ain't had to do with his defense. You say he didn't have good defense. And you don't know why
Then
people
why
say
you?
that.
I didn't say it had anything to do with it.
Connected. Look, check this out. I need to know like who on this panel ever said that Bud had good defense, because I can go from the top to the bottom at the names I'm looking at right now, and from Blue, if I put words in your mouth, let me know, good brother. But even Blue said that Errol likes to take punishment sometimes, or he can't take too much punishment from different fighters and stuff like that. I never once ever heard Blue said that Errol had just a dynamic defense. Neither has A-Side, neither has anyone. We
He,
all have stated that
Nobody.
Errol
Who
that,
you
said
that
said
that?
Errol
Terrence
has.
and Errol.
Look, hold
You
on,
said Terrence
hold
and
on,
Errol.
wait.
Okay.
We
No, I'm
all
saying who
said
are you
that.
talking about?
Listen,
Because
hold
you
on,
said
bro.
both names.
Hold on. Can I
I'm
finish?
just saying.
Can
I'm
I
saying
finish?
you said
Can I
both
finish?
names.
Sean,
Can I
Sean,
finish?
let
Can I
him,
finish?
Sean, let him finish, Sean. 1 second,
We
Sean.
all said
Go
that
ahead.
Errol has good endurance. I never once focused on his defense. I never heard Blue say that he just had a dynamic defense. Neither is A-Side. We all said that what we noticed in his previous fights,
No,
that
he's
he gets
defensively
hit.
sound, but if to say he's a wizard like Floyd, that's never.
Nah,
But
nobody
he's
ever said that.
no, EJ. I go against Sean on that one. EJ is definitely defensively sound. You ain't never see him tagged up the way you seen him. In
Never.
the no, his face.
Never.
My bad. His
Who?
face. My bad.
Well, let
Name
me say this.
somebody
Let me say
face
outside
this.
look like
Crawford who
Let me
did
say
look
that
this.
like
to
minced meat.
Spence.
But you
Let me
did.
say
But you
this.
do see him. You do
I
see him
did
get.
say I did see Errol Spence get tagged up a lot in a lot of fights.
That's
But
what I heard you
Exactly
say.
what I said.
but that's what I tripped over. I tripped over my words. I meant not tagged up in that sense. You never seen his face look like how it looked in a fight versus
Bud too.
He
Bud,
got a
I done seen
defense
right
Bud
specialist.
get
in a fight
He
lit
got a
versus
up.
defense
Bud.
specialist,
But
but he
yeah,
got
no,
okay defense.
he's defensively sound enough to come out okay. You get what I'm saying?
I've been saying this from before, and I'm gonna say it again. And y'all could go back and check the facts. Errol Spence has an issue with blinding his own defense. Blinding his offense is his defense, and at
You
times
said that.
he blinds himself. Right? He did it against Crawford. It's just that we never seen him with somebody that can make him pay. So we saw
Exactly.
Kell Brook made him pay, but he didn't have enough oomph. He didn't have enough. Errol Spence is durable. Even if you look at the Lamont Peterson fight, Lamont Peterson caught him a few times. Just can't.
Nasty.
They can't sustain it.
It's like he
And they're
got
not
stronger
as
throughout the fight.
I saw Leonard Bundu cripple Earl almost. He wobbled Earl.
Emmanuel Latte caught him, right? So we seen him get caught. He just been able to overcome it, right? Withstand it, weather the storm. Look!
Mm-hmm.
I put that short up the other day when Ugas clipped him and he stumbled back. You know, and Ugas ain't a big puncher, but Ugas clipped him and he was like
Mikey Garcia.
But he caught his balance.
Ugas should have knocked him out. That was a
Ugas is a sharp puncher, is what he is.
Yeah, yes, Ugas is sharp, but
real sharp.
So as it's staying connected, Sean still got that. He's still undefeated. So we're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that
How
alone.
he got that? The debate. What is the debate?
The reason why I'm saying that because what I'm
Sean
saying
got the
is
best of him. Must be
what he said is not a lie. EJ defense is decent. It is decent. But it's not.
That wasn't
He's
my
not
argument. My argument was he's saying that distance got something to do with defense, and it doesn't.
It does. Yes, it does.
How?
It got to do with offense and defense, bro. Yes, it does.
The reason why Shakur is able to.
I can say this, and being able to control and understand defense to transition from offense to defense is
all connected.
part of your defense. So he puts himself, he overextends himself, and then he can't get back on defense. So he puts himself out of position.
He's off balance.
Right.
So even when the first knockdown, you can see Crawford is quicker than him and touched
overextended to the body.
He touched him from a distance where Errol Spence didn't understand the distance, right? Crawford has longer arms. He's quicker. So when Crawford jabbed him and stabbed him to the body, bang, quick enough from a distance, Errol Spence thought he can touch him back from the same distance.
Nope.
With a left hand, overextended himself.
Overextended.
Found himself like this, leaning out. And Crawford
and his momentum came into the punch. His momentum came into the punch.
adding to the distance. Like you seen Crawford, he didn't take a full step back. He'll take a half step back to
Right.
where he's still in position
Just enough to be
to
missed.
counter
Right.
back real quickly and get out of there. Like
Right.
it's
And
all
Errol
business.
took. He didn't
Game
take
of
a
inches.
half step forward. He didn't even take a half step or a whole step. He took a whole 2 steps. His legs were so far apart. It was ridiculous. Like he was already halfway to the canvas when he
all his weight was forward coming to the punch.
And then Bud just pretty much punched his hand down and just boop boop. He was out of position and he dropped. The problem is that people don't realize that punch, that sequence looked like, because of the way Errol's fell, and they like, oh, it's a jab. Again, Terence Crawford lead hand from the southpaw stance is a power. It's his power hand.
It's his power hand. I tell everybody this. He right-handed.
So when he caught him, bang bang, he hit him. It's essentially with a straight right hand. If y'all pay attention, if you go back and watch that, Errol never recovered from that. When he got up from that sequence, Crawford caught him again on the ropes, and he stumbled like he did like this when he got caught.
20 more seconds, that fight was over then. 20 more seconds, it was over in the second.
Yeah,
it was one of them rounds. He went to the corner, wobble. You could tell he was.
That was the first round. That was the
second.
And then he did like Errol did like this. He laughed it off and looked at. But he was hurt. He was hurt. He did like when he got caught on the ropes. Boom. He was like, and the bell rung. But the bell
rung. It looked just like the Kell Brook. It looked just like the Kell Brook shit where he got hot on my back. It looked just like the Kell Brook hard right hand, and he stumbled back and felt the power. It was crazy. And I thought, I was like, I know this can't be true. I was over there hurt, Blue. I was hurt.
And I was super surprised. Steve Cooley said it was a jab. It's not a jab.
What you
Let me say it to y'all again.
It's a power straight right.
It's
power straight right.
It's not a jab. Terence Crawford,
he right-handed
in the southpaw stance, when he hit you with his lead hand. That's why that punch looks so weird, because it's essentially almost a straight right hand, but the way he turns it, it looks so weird. Is because it's a power jab. He's so confident in throwing it with so much power because
he's dropping his weight on it.
Hey, Blue, was we on the phone when you had broke that down to me?
Yeah. You
was on the phone. I was like, "Yo, Blue, that don't look like no jab. I ain't never seen."
And what I say, it's not
a jab.
I teach. Let me tell you something. Every kid I have knows how to fight southpaw. And only one of my kids is the actual southpaw, and I teach him how to fight right-handed. Because even in the streets, when you're standing like this, it's a power hand. Yep. So 9 times out of 10, if you're not even dealing with somebody who's educated and trained, imagine if somebody's educated and trained can't deal with that. Imagine somebody who's not. So
power hand is a jab hand.
A-side. That's why I rewind this on the TV. Hold up. Come rewind our conversation back, right? I just rewind our conversation back. This is what I said right here. You hear this?
Now, Sean, don't smile. Hold on now, Sean.
Do you hear it?
Don't smile. Hold on. Go ahead.
No, not like that. Not to that extent. I'm saying I've seen him get kind of caught. I mean, not that.
Do you hear it?
Hold on.
I couldn't hear it.
Hold up. Let me rewind it back some more.
Yeah.
I said
y'all just got off the phone with Bill Haney, y'all. That was a crazy moment. But all right, go ahead.
Oh my God.
If you're leaving, hold on, wait real quick, Sean. Hold
on. He doesn't have great timing. I feel like that's his main issue. He doesn't have great timing.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if my brother will connect still up here. I can see his names. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, we can hear it. Just go ahead. No. Like, EJ is defensively responsible. I think EJ is very.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Hello.
Well connected,
have to
keeping
get to the
receipts on you, Sean.
Yeah, nah,
listen.
That's
you
crazy.
trying to
See, they
say,
got to
but
pull up
you,
the
hey,
footage.
Blue,
I
listen,
respect it though.
reason why I did
I
that,
did.
Blue.
I said it
Listen,
clear.
hold up, Blue.
Yo,
When you before you come on here, right? You came in and said the same thing I just said about his distance, his father's distance being off, about him leaving his jab all the way out there, right? But when you say something, everybody come like, yeah, I said the same thing. I said, and knowing daggone well, everybody didn't say that. You didn't say that.
Guys,
Shine
you got
talked
caught
about
on
Shine
cameras at the
saying it.
gas station.
Shine said that the reason why he said that his defense was terrible, he said that he don't know why everybody keeps saying EJ got defense. I said he asked me, A-Side asked me, why I think he, what I'm saying, what happened in the fight. I said his distance was off. His distance was off. He was leaving his jab out there too long. That's why he got dropped. I said the first two times he got dropped is because he was leaving his jab out there too long, and his distance and timing was off.
Should have kept playing it because I
And I was
but
saying
here's
when
the
I
thing.
said
Here's the
when I
thing. Well
said
I said
connected.
it goes
hold on,
hand
hold
in
on.
hand.
Well connected. Here's the thing that you're not getting right.
Let me rebuttal
Here's the
this
thing
real
that you're
quick.
not getting right. Is what they were saying was because this is the first time I'm just letting y'all. I'm just refereeing this. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to add my 2 cents in at all because I don't want to influence anybody's argument. Sean had also said that that's a part of your defense as well. Sean, you did say that. That's a part of your defense as well. But Sean did make a point when he said that he's out of place with his footing. Y'all both agreed on that. And his foot placement allows him to get himself in trouble. From time to
Distance
time, and
control.
foot placement, sorry, is a part of defense. It's part of you being defensively responsible. What you hung up on is about, you leaving, your jab out there, or you putting yourself. The reason why you leave your jab out there, and doing all those other things, it could be because your footing is off. Your foot placement is off. You threw something that you wasn't supposed to throw. That means you're out there a little bit longer. You're supposed to then you're supposed to be out there, and you get caught with something.
It's called no man's land.
Exactly. So as it still stands, I mean, even with we took your video into consideration. Connect. Even as it still stands. Go ahead. You can say what you want to say because I rule with my judgment.
When I was talking about the timing, that was in a whole different part of the conversation. When I was talking about his timing, I was saying
I can hear somebody else
got
mic
him
over
caught.
Shine.
Yeah, somebody playing the TV in the background. I can't
I
hear.
think that's connected.
That's well
Oh, my
connected.
fault. Go ahead. What you say?
When I said that about his timing, that was a different part in the conversation. When I was talking about his timing, I was saying that his timing was off and he couldn't counter him, is what I was saying. And it left him open for shots, is what I was talking about when I was saying his timing. But my main point about his defense and him getting caught was because he's off balance. He's not responsible. He's not
No,
the
that's
type
wrong.
of fighter
Listen.
to
I
just
brought up
sit in there
timing.
and
Listen.
catch shots.
He
Off
asked me.
balance.
A-Side asked me what I think
Oh man.
what was the problem.
Hey, I don't know if I'm gonna let y'all compete again because
We
man,
gotta
ain't
move
nobody else
on, man. We gotta
Yeah,
move
can we
on.
move
man.
on?
That's it, man. We
Hey,
gotta.
Can we
let me
move
let me get
on?
this super chat real quick.
Hey,
Listen,
look.
yeah.
Let me get the super chat real quick.
Bro,
D Luckett. Salute to my brother D Luckett in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Spence needs to focus on taking less damage. I don't think he can change anything with this short time to make the adjustment to win. Get the bag. Hey, do y'all think? Do y'all think? Hey, let's go one at a time, man. But do y'all think that in this short period of time, like D Luckett said, that he can make the necessary adjustments to win this fight?
Hey, we start off with well connected and work our way down to a whole lot of woods. Go ahead, well connected.
I mean, by him fighting the same way so long, I don't think it's too much that he can really change. He can add something to his arsenal, but I think, man, he just gotta hope. He gotta hope that he get a good shot in and knock him out. Because if he try to outbox him, he gonna lose. He can't outbox him.
He need a puncher's chance. Whole lot of woods. What you think about that? Do you think in this short period of time, EJ will be able to change his game plan in order to come out with a win?
Yeah, man. I feel like what's that dude named Kavalaskis or something like that?
Kavalaskis.
Yeah, I feel like the blueprint already out
Hey,
there.
hold on one second. Burrow City. Your mic is okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like I mean Crawford great. Shout out to Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But in boxing anything possible. But when Son Porter fought him, Son Porter kept moving. He kept busy. He kept giving angles. He was in and out. He was sideways. He was, punches and bunches. Kavalaskis, when he fought him, when he was moving and when he was throwing little quick, fast punches, he was catching Crawford. I mean, I seen the dude, Kavalaskis, jump in and hit him with a cross. Jumped in, hit him with a cross, whatever. So Crawford can be
Right.
hit. When Crawford snap back and shoot back, you got to have your guard up. Kavalaskis, Porter, whatever it was, they had their guard up. So I feel like long as Errol Spence hands is in position when he's swinging and not letting his hands stay out there, and he just boom, 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 moving around, just snapping his punches, I believe he got a chance. Another thing, he done already felt the dude power. He done already seen what Crawford got to offer. So he ain't got nothing to lose. It's like he fighting the world too. 'Cause, I know y'all see social media. So he ain't got nothing to lose. He got something to prove. And he already know what to expect. But I feel like, Crawford ain't felt all of Errol Spence yet. So he don't know what to expect. So I feel like, those things would be Errol Spence's chance.
All right. All right. And
All right, so I'm gonna add on
Coda.
to that. Right. So like it's just Velasquez, like they understand how to change like the rhythm of how the pace of the fight is going. Like they'll catch on to Crawford's rhythm and try to set him off. Like they're thinking in there. Errol Spence is just like trying to come forward and break you. Like he's not really trying to like he's not really trying to offset the rhythm, and just pop shot you at all. I
I
feel
thought
like
Kavalauskas just went for it. I mean, I didn't see him trying to disrupt no rhythm, disrupt the pace. It just
yeah,
looked like
but
he just threw caution to the wind and went for it, and he actually ended up catching them.
bro. I
He
mean,
was he was throwing some ones and twos straight down the pipe, but I didn't see him controlling the pace of no fight.
I didn't say he was controlling the pace. I said he seen Crawford's rhythm and the pace of the fight, how it was going, and he was trying to change. He was trying to disrupt the rhythm. Like he seen how
Right,
Crawford
that's
was
an
coming
attempt to
forward.
control the pace, right?
But I didn't say he was controlling the pace. He
Oh my
obviously
god.
caught him and knocked him down. He
Okay.
caught him and knocked him down because he disrupted the rhythm in which Crawford was already expecting. Like
Okay.
everything that Spence throws is pam, 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 pam. But is at the same rhythm. It's not like he throws something soft and then throws like boom something hard. Like he's not changing the rhythm at all. And he has to have his feet under him. I don't think there's any possible way that Errol Spence can be Bud. I mean, obviously there's a few adjustments that he can make, that probably give a better fight. But Bud didn't even really have to go into his arsenal to prove this much. You know what I'm saying? So he will make adjustments if to Errol's adjustments, in my opinion. I
Okay.
think he's the way smarter fighter. So
Okay, I can see that. Sean, what you got?
Okay, hold on. Like I said before, it is a lot of adjustments that Errol Spence would have to make in order to even have a good fight, let alone beat him. Because, a few adjustments that he would have to make, he would have to learn that he's going to have to fight him on the inside, but he can't just fight him trying to pressure him because it's too easy for him to get set up like that. It's just way too. And another thing,
good looking, chat.
Spence, when Spence fought Crawford, all he was doing was throwing 1, 2, 3, and then trying to come with something else. He was just touching with his jab and trying to throw something else. And they said that in the press conference that they already knew what he was doing, and he has to switch a whole lot of things up. I just don't see him being able to do that to December. He's not beating. I just don't see him.
You said he got to switch a whole bunch of stuff up just to make it a good fight. God.
And I love Spence. I love Spence.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
It is what it is.
We coming to you, bro. Say what do you have?
I mean, to me, it's only two things. It's only really two things Earl really need to add this game for me. Like he got it for me. You got to get up on your feet, and you're gonna have to start throwing feints. You just can't walk in like he said. Like, but if y'all paid attention, the reason Sean Porter was having that success, he was up on his toes and jumping into Crawford. He
Yeah.
ain't gave him the time to analyze, sit back, set up, and sharpshoot. You can't walk in, you can't come with the same cadence every time. You throw some feints in there, then jump into him. When you jump into him with your shoulder, you try to bully ball him. Get into his gut, boom, boom, and then try some uppercut. If you get caught in no man's land or you feel like you're going to no man's land, you got to grab and hold him. You cannot get caught pulling out. You just got to grab and hold him and let the ref separate you. Like them are only two things. He got to throw some feints and get up on his toes and just like I ain't want to see jump. I mean, but like literally, like you gonna have to get up on your toes and like power skip straight to him, like get dead into his chest. He got
He
the
gonna have to make
longer
it
reach.
ugly. Is
Look
what
He
you're
at
need to
saying.
watch Marvin Hagler. That's what he
You
needs.
saying he gonna have to make it
look
ugly?
at ooh, funny. Errol need to see a neurologist.
Yeah, you ain't right, Coda. Coda ain't right, man.
I agree. Right.
Hey, Jersey State Bully,
Errol
J-Man
needs
96, LeVar Cooper, the greatest. What's
Hey,
good, family? Shad 1419, what's up, family? Hey,
that was
BZ,
almost as
what's
good.
up?
As when the
Hey!
person said, "Did Earl go to the hospital?"
Oh,
And
man.
Hey, Blue.
somebody said only to see Spence.
Did you hear what Terence Crawford, Bud nephew said?
What do you say?
Bud nephew said he said Bud knew he had Earl when he watched the what's the joint when they be in shadow boxing in the ring?
Hey,
Like
Coda baby,
All access.
Coda baby.
what is it called? All access.
Uh-huh.
But Bud nephew said they watched Earl in their shadow boxing stuff. And first thing Bud said was his nephew said first thing Bud said was, man, his balance off, man. His equilibrium off. He said, oh, he going down. He said he off. He said that his balance was off when he was in his shadow box. He said that
Greg had
Derrick James threw a punch back, and it's like he kind of lost his balance a little bit.
Yeah, he a couple of times that has happened, with Errol Spence, man. Again, like I said, man, when now that that the fight is over, it took place, and now that you look back to analyze it and we critique it and we do all those things, man. When you look at it, man, a lot of these problems have arose, and he was able to get away with it. You know what's so funny? Is Errol said that himself. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah,
Errol
yeah.
said, he said it himself. He said, I was used to getting away with a lot of things that I wasn't able to get away with tonight.
Yup. He said
I thought
I've
I
had
was,
these problems before, but I was able to get
to get
through
away
it.
with it.
He was
Yeah.
able to use one tool to knock down.
Hey, one thing about it, Earl the truth.
Yeah, he keep it 100.
He's through and through.
Yeah, he
Through
keep
and
it
through,
100.
he's the truth.
Solid.
Hey, 4K, it was your turn. What do you have
Hold
on?
on. Let me get these super
Go
chat.
ahead.
Dixie Freely, brother in the super chat, dropping that. Cinco on this in the super chat. He said Coda is right. Eminem broke Bud's rhythm. Who's Eminem?
You talk about the rapper?
I don't know.
Oh,
About level
Eminem.
changes.
Nah, Mean Machine.
Oh, Mean Machine. Okay.
Oh, Mean Machine. Okay.
I'm like, who's Eminem? Igis Kavalauskas is his name. That's why. Bud's rhythm by level changing and was able to catch him. That's the flow I've seen with Bud defending level change punches. That's one flow I've seen with Bud. Yeah, he has an issue with that. Dixie Freely, you 1000% correct.
The rhythm. You can't let him control that pace.
So let me say this, right? Because this is what the brother Coda was saying. It's not controlling the pace of the fight. It was breaking the rhythm, breaking the pace of the fight
Yeah, that's what I was trying to understand what he was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking him. Were you saying that he was trying to? He said he was like he was
Hey,
breaking the
Cheese ain't
pace.
right.
What he say?
He say, and Blue, you thought about Eminem staying immediately?
Yeah.
But I was
Hey,
saying,
but Coda, that's what I was asking you. I was asking you, were you saying that was he trying to control the was he trying to control the pace of the fight? But then you had cleared it up. You said that he was trying to break his rhythm. So that's how I was
yeah,
like, oh, okay, I see what you're
you
saying.
have to. That's what. Listen, even Sean Porter came out and said on his last live, like he was recapping the fight, and he came and said he was like, listen, when me and my dad, and he says,
These
yo, I've
nerds,
never said
Cheese.
this before. He said when me and my dad like went into that fight, it's just
Right,
my corner
right.
wasn't behind me because my corner
Yeah,
was
I
telling me
seen
to
that
do
too.
something else, and I knew that to fight Crawford, you had to not like outthink him. You had to outsmart him. You can't let him feel like he's in control. And that's
Yeah,
exactly right. Like
he
that's why
said
I'm
his
saying
father
you got to
said
break
pressure.
that rhythm. You got to keep him thinking, expecting new things. You can't let him know like, oh, this is what's coming at you. He's gonna make the adjustments immediately, and
That
Yeah,
was
like
he
he's
said
that
his
gonna.
was over
father
with in the
said
second round,
keep
though, Coda.
pressuring him. He said he was like he wasn't going with that. You can't keep pressuring him. He said
Yeah,
his father kept
exactly.
saying pressure him, pressure him.
He said he had his own game plan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
exactly.
said he felt like his corner wasn't behind him. They ain't
Yup,
believe in him from the get go.
yup.
I agree.
Yeah, man. It was all Sean Porter knowing like his veteran in him, knowing that, you know, what type of fighter he's in front of, and
Honestly,
just a simple game plan is not gonna work. Like you gotta be in there making adjustments from round 1 to round 12. Like you just have to.
And he dissed
honestly,
Earl in that interview too. He dissed Earl bad.
He
Who?
kind of did.
Sean Porter, he said, man, he said everybody kept talking about Earl this, Earl that. He said, let me say this. He said, they say I ain't do what I was supposed to do.
He
Like I
said I did
prepared
better than
against
Earl
Earl.
did.
He said, for real. He said, I wasn't even in the fight mentally when I fought Earl. He said, when I fought Earl, he said, I was already mentally thinking about retiring there. He said, I was just going along with the flow. He said, so
Yup.
they saying that I wasn't mentally in the Bud fight. He said, but I wasn't mentally in the Earl fight.
And he said I did way better than Earl. They was
Yeah, he
talking
said I
about
did
how
way
look how
better than
much
Earl.
better this
He
makes
said
Sean
Earl went in
Porter
there and
look.
got destroyed.
Yep.
He said I went in there with my own game plan. He said my father kept saying pressure him. Every round, all he's saying is pressure him.
That's not
He
gonna
said, you
work.
know,
Yep.
his father ain't believing him when he kept saying the same thing every time he go in the corner.
Yep.
And he said he never said nothing against his father, but he gonna speak this time. And he said he feel like his father wasn't behind him.
Styles make fights, man.
Well,
I mean, just because that happened to him don't mean nothing. He still dropped Porter a little behind, so I don't really care about who did better in a loss.
I'm gonna
No,
check
but
this,
it
bro.
matters though.
So
It's just for
I'm a,
it's just for analyzing purposes. But go ahead, Fo. You was the only one that didn't get a chance to
Triangle,
speak, good brother.
the
I'm not
triangle
gonna
theories never
Oh,
work out in both.
City E is full turn. Then y'all can cook.
I'm not gonna go against my Texas brother. That ain't never happening. Sorry. I don't see him. I am gonna say as a man, from based on what I saw with the speed, the controlling of the distance, I think that Terence Crawford is dangerous whether you try to create different my bad. He's dangerous whether you try to create distance or fight him in close. It's just them having that strong right hand forward, fighting in that southpaw stance. I think it's too much for Earl. Going up in weight, I don't see too much change in the speed. For neither fighter, I think Terence is gonna be just as fast. I think Errol is gonna be either the same speed or I'm not sure how that'll work out. I just don't see a lot changing. I don't see a game plan that'll be good enough to outbox him. And that's exactly what happened. He got outboxed. I think his will was broken in the second round, and I
In
think
the
he realized
first.
he underestimated him when he got dropped that first time. It was an awkward drop. And even I'm sitting here on the couch and I'm like, nah, that was awkward. That wasn't nothing. That wasn't nothing. But Errol might have felt like, okay, wait a minute. I might have underestimated this guy. But I'm not completely counting Errol Spence out. And I say that because the guy laughed through 9 rounds and it took the referee to stop him. Yeah, he got the crap beat out of him. I mean, a lot of boxing got the crap beat out of him. It's only certain greats that ain't been touched up like that. So round 2, I do see it going to Crawford, but like I said, that's my Texas brother. So I'm gonna rock out with him. I'm gonna give him a fighting chance. So we'll just have to see if that fight does happen. I don't want to see it,
Salute.
but Blue, what you smiling for, man?
No, blue in the
Blue, what
phone.
you, man? Hold
Hey,
on,
hey,
Blue. He calling.
Zay, you think his punch resistance gonna be better at 54?
Do I think Errol Spence's
Yo.
punch is gonna be better at 54?
His
You saying? Do I think his punches is gonna
I
be
bet.
better at 54?
his punch resistance. Do you think he'll be able to take Crawford power with the extra weight? Like, I ain't saying he drained. I ain't trying to give him no excuse, but I'm just saying, like,
I think Errol
fully hydrated, you
Errol
think
just
he'll be able
showed
to
us.
take a
More
punch better?
durable.
He,
You think
he
he'd
just
be more durable at 54?
he just showed us that he can take punches. The thing is he gonna be able to land on Crawford at 54 because even if y'all move up to 54, what if you don't land those punches and land what you think in the same way it happened in this fight and Crawford do the same thing?
He
So it's a
not.
combination of things like that. The dude is able to
He
make
gonna do
adjustments.
way better, bro. He gonna do way better. Trust me.
I'm not saying I don't believe in him.
Where you from? Lot of Woods. Where you from?
I'm from Dallas.
No, man.
Hey,
man,
Them Texas brothers, man. Hey, look.
I'm gonna tell y'all like Charleston
Nigga
White
sound like
said.
he just left the
Cool,
cow
but
stable.
I'm not.
Hey, I'm about to tell y'all like Charleston White said. Y'all ain't from Texas. You from your mama's womb.
Whole lot of look. Me and whole lot of know that Houston and Dallas we got a personal rivalry. I can't stand them
Man,
Cowboys.
What
If they go
leave
to the Super
Charleston
Bowl, they
White
start
out
my
of it.
game.
Charleston trying to
What
get
Charleston
Earl
White
locked up.
said. Charleston White said, I'm supposed to go with Errol Spence because he's from Texas. I ain't from Texas.
Man.
I'm from my mama's womb.
Man, Charleston,
Man,
shout out to the
Charleston
homie,
won't
man. But
Charleston
just
wants
promoting
Spence
his
to
fight.
go to jail.
Hey,
What
listen though.
going
Listen
on
though.
behind
Check this
the
out.
He said,
Check this
man,
out. Listen.
You know what's going
Listen.
on behind the
he said, I knew he ain't stand a
Hold on,
chance. He had that,
Hold on.
that big fat boy in his corner, came over that white man.
Yeah.
Everybody knew
Charleston
Earl was
White,
the neighborhood
Charleston White
drunk.
just promoted his own
Hey,
fight. He knew if he fought
Everybody
somebody
knew
Errol
Earl
Spence,
was the
he was
neighborhood
gonna promote
drunk.
his fight.
Yeah, you said,
Hey,
hey,
Charleston White is wild,
listen.
man.
He
That
said he fought that
Charleston
white
White.
man out.
Dude,
If
I love
Charleston White was a boxing promoter, you have any fight you
Oh
want.
man, he Don King.
I promise you.
He should do that.
Word, another Don King.
If Charleston White was a
Don
boxing
King.
promoter,
He
you
said,
have
yeah.
any
He said,
fight
man,
you want.
Hey,
I'm
Si,
walking
you
around
need to tell
people
him he
talking about
need to get into it.
I'm supposed to be behind Errol because he's from Texas. He said,
Yeah.
man, what? He said, I ain't from Texas. He said, y'all running around with this. Y'all talking about y'all from Texas. Y'all don't own nothing here. I'm from my mama's womb.
That's something
He
Broner would say for
said,
sure.
hey, he said
I'm
that was the
telling you
American
right
way.
now.
He had
Hey,
one white
listen.
man, that
If
one black
Charleston
man
White,
came out together. He said,
Right.
I knew that boy was gonna lose.
Hey, Charleston White is wild, man.
He said then he had a big fat sloppy man in his corner. He
He wild, man.
Crawford had a big
hey,
fat
Get his
sloppy
out.
man in his corner.
hey, well connected.
Yeah.
Charleston White, your promoter, they're gonna want to fight you in Charleston.
Yeah.
You in Charleston gonna have to fight, and they're gonna want to fight you for your promoter.
Man, Charles
Hey,
White said he don't like DC. He know he got the beef with Hank Glenn. He say
You know, yeah,
man,
Charleston White a
he
lot.
said FDC.
Hey,
I ain't never going to DC.
Hey, let's
can I ask y'all a question?
get our last words and get out of here, man.
Can I ask y'all a question? How y'all feel about them boys scripting Devin Haney?
I know what's coming.
Yeah,
I mean, they made him champion in recess, but we all know what that means. He script.
We should end it with a tribute.
they trying to make it, they trying to work with him because they know he gonna go up there and hopefully he wins. But I think he dominate really. And then he'll be a champion at 140, and then he'll end up vacating. He's just trying to have an insurance.
too.
I got a boxing tribute. Y'all want to hear it?
Come on, man.
Who's better than
When
Crawford?
Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion, who did he beat? Don't say nothing, Blue. Who did Mike Tyson beat?
Answer too.
Who did Mike Tyson beat to become the youngest heavyweight champion
I ain't
ever?
gonna lie, I don't know why I can't think of the dude's name, but the dude, he got killed by his nephew.
Anybody want to answer?
I'm not a
You
big
say
fan.
what?
I don't even. I'm gonna be
When
honest with
Mike
you. I don't
Tyson
even know.
became
Bro, I
the
was
youngest
born in
heavyweight
93,
champion
bro.
ever.
I was born in 93, bro.
I was born in '99.
know.
What was it?
99.
I don't even know the question. Ask the question again. Ask the question
When
again.
Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion ever.
I can't wait. Hold on, y'all.
You know,
Hold
like
on. Hold on.
Burbick.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, Burbick. I think it was like Travis Burbick or something like that. He got killed by his nephew.
Trevor Burbick.
Yeah, okay, Trevor
Hey,
Burbick.
Hey, listen, this is what I'm gonna do, well connected. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like what you just did just now. All right. You just bullying everybody else that was born in the 90s. All right. When you come on here and you after a certain age, you older than a certain age, and you knew them boxers back then, you trying to bully the whole panel because you was because you was in
Okay,
high school
I get
getting into
early with that.
hold
Hold
on,
up, I get
hold
early
on,
Hey,
with
one
that.
that
second,
was a
one second. Let me
1986
finish.
fight.
Hold on,
Man.
one second. You got to keep it to the age of the lowest boxer, which is how old you is, Sean?
24.
Yeah, about Sean. Yeah, you gotta keep it down to the age of the lowest boxer. You cheating.
Who was the
You
first?
bringing up.
Who was the
Hey,
first
you
president?
cheating.
Hold on. Let
First
me
president
address
to
the
beat Julio
queen.
Cesar Chavez?
Maya, Egypt, peace of blessings, queen. How you feeling today? Go ahead, great brothers.
Who the first person to beat Chavez?
All right, look.
Tyson Fury would have destroyed Mike Tyson. I've been trying to explain that to black people for a while. I just want
What
to
about
put that out
Ali?
there.
Ali? I was talking
He'd
about
have destroyed Ali. He'd have destroyed all of them. The man's 6'9", 300, and he nimble. It's over.
I don't know. Lennox Lewis would have gave him some bump.
Pay
Lennox
the
Lewis would have gave him
bill.
some bump.
You talking about Frankie Rounder, well connected.
There you go. Okay.
He just
Look.
looked it up.
Hey,
He just looked it
He
up.
looked it up. He looked it
hey,
up.
before we go, who would have won in a rematch, Ali or Foreman?
Ali.
I mean, hey, Blue.
George Foreman from
What we
Houston,
gotta
Texas.
be talking about,
Hey,
is listen.
George
Boots
Foreman
Hey,
from
goes
hey,
up
Houston,
hold on.
Texas.
Let me. Hey,
if
I
hey,
Boots
think
go up
Foreman would have
there,
won on the cool,
hey.
but
Do
I
Earl beat Boots?
Huh?
yeah,
Do
what?
Earl Spence
heck
beat
yeah.
Boots?
Are
No.
you drunk? Are you
hey,
drunk?
Hey,
Blue.
Not even
do
I
you
close.
know
think
it's
do you
Friday,
think
but
Earl
bro,
Spence beat Boots?
It would be the
bro,
Man,
same
Errol
way
Spence
Terrence
lose
absolutely.
one fight. Y'all just
What
can't
you what
lose.
you
the
think? What you
same
think,
way.
Coda?
I thought this was
Yo, listen,
closing statements,
Boots,
man.
Now
Boots,
this I'm
yo,
about to close out with this.
Boots
I just
gets
want to
rid
get
of
them hot.
Boots gets rid of Arrow. Boots gets rid of Arrow in between 6, bro. Inside 6 rounds.
Well, you saying Boots get rid of Errol quicker
Inside 6 rounds,
than
bro.
Bud?
What?
Wow.
Would you
Yes.
have said that
Yes.
before last week?
What?
Would you have said Boost get rid of Spence before he took that Crawford fight?
Are you talking to
Me,
me? Or
I've
you
been
talking to
saying
Coda?
Boots the best fighter in the world. Y'all could check
Oh,
this forever.
Boots and Shakur
You talking to me or you talking to Coda?
and Bud.
oh, Coda.
Oh, Coda.
Man, I've been
Coda
saying
said
this
he gonna get him out before Bud did.
Hey, look. When everybody get off, everybody watch that Pernell Whitaker and Chavez fight.
Yo,
That's the
Purnell
most
beat all the
controversial
way
fight ever.
Purnell taught him a lesson.
Come in.
I thought Ray and Hagler was.
I'm gonna say this. This fight that we just saw last week made me
Come
appreciate the
in.
Devin. It made me appreciate the Devin Haney Lomachenko fight a lot more.
Why?
It was a lot more. I mean, even though they were trying to call it for Lomachenko, I feel like it was a lot more competitive than this one. I'm not saying that this wasn't a great fight. I'm saying that in my opinion alone, and I'm gonna stand on this, Devin Haney versus Lomachenko was a better fight than
Yo,
Terence Crawford versus
that
Errol
one and
Spence.
Benavidez versus Plant were the only ones that were
I can go with
competitive
that.
out of all the super
I can
fights.
see that. Yeah, I can agree with that.
I agree
Yeah,
with that
that
too.
Lomachenko and
I can
Devin was a
agree with
better
that.
fight than this fight we
I
just
said
Yeah,
saw.
this
Plant,
before. The
Benavidez,
fight
and
we
Devin
just seen was
Lomo was
legendary
the
no
only
matter
Man,
one
how
that
it came out.
was competitive.
Shakur versus
All
that
the other
Asian was a
ones were
better fight
like
than that.
blowouts. Like Ryan versus Tank blowout.
Jermaine, salute.
Mayweather versus
Come on,
Fulton
Connect.
blowout. It was a
Hey
lot
Salute,
of.
man,
Maya Egypt. Salute.
Oh,
hey
you know
Yeah, I
what?
just got to get them to. I just got to get these
Fuck,
boys to. I'm trying to create some champions in the chat so that people know who to come out there. But connection wasn't going for it, man. But my main man Shine, he got the shine right now.
Yo, y'all
hey,
ever
I want.
seen? Y'all seen?
Nah,
I
it's
Man,
want to
all
create
love. It's
some
all.
people.
I'm just
Yeah,
talking
you
about it.
cheated
It's
for
all
him, man. You
love.
I
cheated for
want.
Hey,
I
him.
want to create some
hold on
people.
one second, people. Alan Manny's brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said most cats in Texas now saying EJ not from Dallas, he from DeSoto, and dudes is in DeSoto saying now he from New York, and Charleston White saying yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Hey
yeah,
man,
Nah,
y'all
yeah,
gonna
homie.
yeah,
cut that
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, homie.
Y'all
Yeah,
gonna
Nah.
no,
cut that out. Hey,
no,
it's
yeah,
three
man,
yeah,
Texas
no,
boys on
yeah,
this
yeah,
panel
homie.
yeah,
right now.
yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
Three
no,
Texas
yeah,
boys on this
no.
panel right now.
Hey,
Hey,
I ain't
Just
gonna
because
lie,
I'm from
man.
Texas
Salute to
don't mean I'm
Earl. You
rocking with
know what I'm talking
Spence.
about?
I
We
go off the
behind you, bro.
facts.
We standing 10 toes down, bro. It ain't no switching up, man. He done put it on for the city, man.
Yo,
Salute.
Yeah.
what's the best fight of the year
Hey,
so far? I got Munguia
blessings to
versus
the.
Derevyanchenko.
Hold on, blessings
Who?
to the queen,
Oh, my fault.
Kiko. Kiko Carino Kempes. Peace and blessings to you, queen. How you doing today? Blessings to you, queen. Go ahead, great brother.
I think, in my opinion, the best fight of the year so far is Munguia versus Derevyanchenko. Like, fight of the year. Like, that
Monteiro versus
was a draw
Derevyanchenko.
from round 1 to round 12.
Yeah, I told y'all that was gonna happen.
Does a brawl mean fight of the year just because it's a brawl?
Nah, but it was a great fight, though. It was a great fight.
he said
Like,
an
back to back.
action-packed fight.
What about what T.O. just did to old boy? That was a good fight too.
Yeah,
That
but
was a good fight.
so it
That
was
was a
mostly
good fight.
after the fourth
But
round, it was
he
one
whooped
sided.
him. He
Yeah,
whooped him.
after the fourth round, that was one sided.
Lomachenko
Okay,
and that
what
is
about
fight
what
of the
about what
year,
about Rolly
period.
Romero? What about Rolly Romero getting punched
Stop.
out by the old guy?
Exactly. That wasn't no fight of the year.
You
That ain't
ain't
fight of
right.
the
You
year.
ain't right.
That
I'm just
4K.
was
saying.
the knockdown of the year, though. No,
Hey,
Yo,
4K, you
That
ain't
was
right.
the shocker of the year. That was the
yo,
shocker
I'm
of the
mad
year.
they robbed
that
old
was
head.
knockdown of the year.
I'm
That
mad they
was
robbed OG though, for real.
that was
Man,
the
Yo,
what?
shocker
yo,
of the
he
year right
It
deserved
there.
that.
definitely
Really,
did,
honestly, it
Shine.
hurt me.
It
It
definitely
hurt
did, bro.
me.
Hey,
And then to say, well, because of his age is even worse, bro. Like, bro, come on.
Yo,
Yes.
Man,
he's
he
nice.
worked his butt
Look
off
at
to
him.
be in that position, man.
Yeah, how
Who
you
y'all
gonna
Yo,
got? Rolly Orion. Rolly Orion.
Hey,
Ryan.
it was like,
man,
Ryan.
cut
oh,
it
you
out,
got the
man.
message.
Yeah.
Cut it out. You know who you got in that fight, Rolly or Ryan. Come on,
Rolly
man.
Orion.
Rolly.
Man, cut it out.
I got Rolly.
Hey, who Rolly called out last night
Who
on the
got
district?
Rolly?
I got Rolly.
I
Man,
mean,
Shine, put
Rolly
your
Rolly.
money where
he
your mouth at, brother.
comfortable with Ryan.
Oh,
He
Rolly punched
comfortable
up
with
I'm
on
Ryan.
Earl
playing,
too.
bro. I'm playing.
Hey,
Hey,
Rolly
if
said
I'm
he let
Earl,
me bud
hey,
expose him
if
because
I'm
he
Earl,
gonna
that's what
expose
I'm doing. I'm taking it out on Rolly next.
Stop,
Yo,
really?
word.
Rolly gonna put them paws on that boy.
He
I'm like,
really
hey man,
go.
hey, give me Rolly next, man.
He gonna beat the
Imagine
snot
Rolly
out of
knocks him
Rolly.
out. Oh my
Hey,
god.
hey, bro, I'm taking it all out on Rolly next.
Imagine
I'm kind of hurt from yesterday. I
Hey,
didn't get to talk with y'all about the three things, man. I'm
Okay.
kind of hurt. I
One
got
last question.
about
This is my
what?
last question for him out. This is my last question.
About the what, Sean? What you say?
Hold on. Let me get the super chat.
Okay.
You Chia, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, nah, that fight with Bud was art and beauty. It showed how great Bud was. I disagree. That brother studied Spence. He was an animal. I'm now a fan. 100, 100, 100, 100. Yeah, he definitely showed up and
It's his
showed
name. Yeah. Oh, that was wrong. I like
That's a
that.
lot of 100.
Hey, Cheese, that's exactly what I'm doing from Spence. Hey, man, give me Rolly. Rolly
He
been asking
beating up
for this,
Rolly.
I got Rolly.
taking it right on Rolly, bro.
What happens? What happens if Derek James stable? What happens if Errol just lost? What happens if Errol loses again? What happens if, and I don't want to see this because I'm taking
No
Charlo
losers.
over
Any
Canelo.
juice.
But what happens if Canelo beats old boy? What happens if Ryan? Like, how are we gonna look at this?
A Texas dude,
Bro,
man.
I got a hot take.
Let me say this. I've been how long I've been saying this. I said this last week.
Yeah.
What if Anthony Joshua lose next Saturday?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. All of this is on my mind.
I got
That's
a hot
very
take about
possible.
Derek James.
I
That's
thought
very
about that.
possible. If Joshua gets stoned next Saturday, because he could get
Right.
caught with a hook
Right.
and get put up out of there,
Right.
and then Jamel loses
To
to
Canelo.
Canelo,
Not happening.
right? We don't know who Ryan going to fight, but what if Ryan fought
Oh, Frank Martin's fight.
Frank
Where
Martin? Frank Martin got the dub, so
Yeah, but he didn't look
Yo,
great.
I was just
I
about to
thought
say.
Ryan
I was
fighting
just about to
Rolly.
say that will make
yo,
Frank
that would
Martin win the
make
best win in
Derek
there.
James 1-4.
Which ain't the
Yeah.
best.
That's
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What
yikes.
happens if that happens, Blue? What we gonna be? Oh my God.
Yikes.
Bro.
Oh man.
It's
Yo,
like,
I
but you
can't
know,
imagine that.
you know what I look at it though. All jokes aside, I look at it like this: it's life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go through ups and you go through downs. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? When you roll the dice that many times, you're gonna come up short.
Look
I
at
think Ryan.
Belichick.
Keep
I
on
think
and
Ryan got
on
to stay
ahead.
Look
there
at
for this
Belichick.
fight
Yo,
Oh,
that's gonna
Belichick,
be a sad day.
and then
but
step
bro,
That's
away.
gonna be a
bro,
sad day.
Coach that
is
has
it? She said the gym is closed.
You ain't lying. He ain't
Them clothes.
And I'm gonna have to step away.
No.
He said the gym is
Not
closed.
real
Yo,
though. Like
let me tell you
Hey, Craig Crowder, what's up, family?
When he asked Joshua, what have you
Oh,
been
Jalen, this is Joshua's second fight with Derrick James.
they asked Joshua, what have you been learning with Derrick James? What have we been teaching you? What some of the things that you picked up on? He said some a little bit, but he said this here, oh man, this right here, this right here, this.
yeah, but the one thing I don't
Right
want to
here,
see.
I'm like,
one thing I don't
brother,
want to see is
what did you learn? Right here, this,
Nothing.
And he learned the thing.
this. I'm like,
Nothing.
man, come on, man. I was like, I don't know about Joshua with this one.
Yeah.
One thing I don't want to see is
bro.
It's hard
what's
to
up?
say what style Derrick James like really teaches. I know he teaches
all
fundamentals,
fact,
but it's like,
J-Man.
what is
Hold on.
his style?
But Sean, last week, what did I ask Derrick James in the interview? I said, do you teach your fighters how to fight your style, or do you teach them, or do you work on and elevate what they do best?
He said whatever works for them.
He said whatever works for them.
Yep.
And my thing is, I don't know about it being whatever works for them, because Frank Martin switched his style.
That's a fact. The way he fought Ali is not the way he just fought this last fight.
And look at the fight before. A couple of fights before that. Was it Roma? Something like that.
Facts, my Egypt.
Who was it he fought? Let me look at it.
Man, I don't know. I ain't followed.
He was moving. He was moving in that fight, like Devin Haney. Remember?
That's what I was saying about this last fight. Like this last fight, he looked.
I want to say this before I get up out of here, A-side. I think that in order for Errol Spence to increase him being able to maybe like give Bud a little bit more competition, I would either cut a check to Floyd Mayweather or Jaron Boots Ennis just to challenge myself into my camp. I strongly try to have one of those guys. Like, bring a great guy into your camp. I know Boots Ennis is looking to fight Errol or Bud mostly. So I would even be looking to get some advice from one of them. I think those are good in and out boxers, especially Floyd. With
or just bring Bosey into camp.
Like that.
Oh yeah,
I think
okay.
Bosey to be in your
highly
camp.
experienced fighter to go in there and help him in his camp. That's his only chance.
Oh, we get 4K on the boost train now.
You said he should get Boots. You said he
I'm not on the Boots. Listen. I respect.
But let me tell you, first of all, Boots ain't gonna do that, no matter how much they.
Yeah, Boots ain't gonna do that.
But I can tell you who they could bring in though. They should bring in. Eric's Lubin or Lara.
Lubin is. Oh man, but Lubin's so underrated.
They got to bring somebody that understands like distance and defense and how.
You know he's bringing Blue Andy Cruz. He should bring in Andy Cruz.
Andy not big enough.
He like 110
They said that about Shakur, Blue. They said that about Shakur.
I'm saying to make him elusive and stuff like
he's still getting acclimated to the pros too.
Yeah, but
that's the thing.
Andy ain't got enough pop. Lubin got it.
No, I'm talking about size. They said Shakur was too small for him to be.
Yeah, but Shakur is a way
smarter. Let me tell you, right, Sean? Watch Shakur. Shakur. If it wasn't Bud partner, Shakur would be one of the best people that he can get in there with.
He used to spawn though.
Shakur's the best.
I'm talking about the spawn. You seen Ugas was spawn. Shakur nice. I don't care what size you are. Shakur is nice. I don't care what size you is.
Jared Anderson.
He sparred Jared Anderson. If he was able to get in there with a Shakur to give him a look like, that's a beautiful
he
deal
touched
too.
Ugas up when he was at 26.
Oh, he touched him up. But you know
Shakur was fine Bud though. He fight Bud.
Yeah, he fight Bud. Yeah, if the dude I'm talking about is Sean is Duno. When he fought Duno.
Oh, you talking about him? Yeah.
Yeah, when Frank Martin fought Duno, he was moving around the ring. He was fighting like Devin Haney fight. Mm-hmm. Then in the next fight against Jackson Marinez, he started being more and more flat-footed. But hey, let's get out of here, people.
He tried to block like I don't know, all weird.
Yeah, he fight like Errol in him.
Yeah, he started.
He was trying to do that. He was trying to do. Hey, Boots be doing that too now. Boots be in the corner doing that same thing and
But he
getting caught
been
trying to
doing
shoot.
that
No,
though.
Boots been
No,
like
Boots
that
be
though.
I know
catching.
he been
Boots
doing
be
that.
catching.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Boots,
I'm
Boots
saying
gonna
Frank
be
be
He
shutting
do.
him
catching
Yeah,
down.
Boots
He
nobody.
never
catch. He
blocked
don't.
like
He
that
did catch more than
ever.
Frank.
He
I,
catch.
I think
He
Frank
be
was off
catching
in
the
that
corner.
fight. 1,000%. Boots
Facts,
catch
you
more than Frank.
connected.
hey, let's get
Yeah,
out of here
Boots,
though, man.
Boots the best one out there in the world. In
All
the
right,
world,
God bless y'all
dog.
guys. I'll catch y'all later.
Have a good
Yes,
night.
sir. Salute to you, great brother.
Yes, sir.
Good night,
Well,
man.
In the
Boots.
world.
I'm gonna holler at y'all. But
Y'all want
look,
to talk
Hey,
boxing? Follow
hey,
me on
finish for the
Instagram.
rematch.
hey, Side, before I go,
Yeah.
right? Blue can check his DM, right? I've been yelling Boots before all these bandwagons start yelling him. I was yelling when he was 14 and 0.
Bandwagon,
When he
bro.
was
What
14
you
and
mean?
0, I was yelling Boots, huh?
What you mean I'm bandwagon, bro?
I ain't say you bandwagon.
Man,
I say
Coda
when
always
people.
trying to. Man,
I
Coda
ain't
always trying
bandwagon
Hey,
to
either.
Coda,
on
I've
these
been
listen.
fine
Boots since
fights.
Hey,
2018.
Man, Coda, be
Coda.
quiet. Ain't nobody talking
Hey,
about
look,
nothing.
we can
Man,
fly.
yeah,
Me
go
and you
ahead.
can fly and
Connect.
far, man. We can get one of these jams.
Hey, y'all
Yeah,
hit my Instagram, man. Solo gifted if y'all want to talk boxing, cause I still want to talk.
just hit me up. Hit me up, Sean.
All
All
right,
right,
bet.
my
Hit me up,
Instagram is
Sean.
my
Cause I
name
didn't.
on here. Well connected.
One thing before I go, I didn't get to talk to y'all about Tank, Devin, and Shakur last night. Y'all low-key got lucky because I had some stuff for y'all. But I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm
All
gonna
Man,
right,
catch y'all
Sean,
next
salute,
time.
man.
man.
And Devin
Take
better
over
show out
everybody.
against Regis or it's over with. I'm sorry.
Put your afro on it.
Put what?
Put your afro on it. Ain't
All
nobody
right.
stunting you. Nobody stunting that, man.
I'm about to hit your DM right now.
Hey, yeah, I do want to talk to you about that Regis fight though. That's not an easy fight. That's not.
Yeah, for sure. We can chop it up.
It's not an easy fight, and Regis just looked bad in his last fight, so he's going to come and look to make a statement.
Hey,
He
matter of
should
fact, I
make it
got a
look
video
easy.
coming about Regis in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, he should make it look easy.
I'm gonna be real with you, Sean. The only one that I see Devin need to stay away from. I'm being real with you right now. That I feel Devin need to stay away from just for right now until he man cut it out. Anyway,
Keyshawn to put
you
the
know,
balls on him.
yo,
Give him 2 years.
that Gary Antoine Russell, that boy, he needs to stay away from him for right now. He needs to get acclimated to 140.
Nah, that boy is an animal.
That dude's a beast, man.
Facts, all facts.
Beast.
And
right
he got
now,
skills too. He don't just got
that
pressure.
dude. He and a chin on him. That man, he can take a shot and give one. That dude, he nothing to play with, man.
All of them need to stay away from him for real.
All right, y'all. I'm about to go watch The Flash.
Bet.
I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
I love Sean. Blessings.
Peace.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the like buttons on the way out. We appreciate you guys. All right, Blue, go ahead and watch The Flash, great brother.
Yeah, I'm going to watch The Flash right now.
Yeah, right. Y'all, you looking good, man. You looking lean. You got me looking lean. I done ate one time today. I got my water. I think I did. I think I did like a gallon and a half today. So now you inspired me, bro.
Hey, don't do too much, man. Overload your kidneys, bro.
No, I was out there. It was hot. So today I was outside of the house, and I started to feel a little dehydrated. So I ended up getting me a little bit more.
No, 4K. I'm watching the Flash, the TV show. The movie. I went to the movies already and saw the movie. I ain't like the movie, but I'm just watching the TV show, man.
Hey, yo, Blue, before you go, it's something I wanted to send you, right? I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you in text. Yo, I saw this and I instantly thought about you. Right? Yeah. It was a Bulls game. I forgot which Bulls game. It was like the last game that Jordan had played, right? And what they was doing was they were just throwing the jerseys and the shirts and the shoes, but it was all these sweat and stuff on it, right? And one of the I forgot the dude's name. You know, I watch basketball like that. One of his wives saw all of the teammates throwing those jerseys and those shoes, you know, just to toss it away in the garbage. And she was like, wait, this is the last game we'll have all these players together. She grabbed all of those jerseys, all those shirts, and put it in a bag, right? Years later, that same collection sold for like $28 million. I was like, Blue will love something like this. I gotta send, yo, it got so many sportsmen. I gotta send it to you. I gotta send that to you because I think you would like it. Because you're a sports enthusiast. You're gonna love that. I'm gonna send it to you now. I want you to check it out. Give me 2 episodes. It's on Netflix. Just give me 2 episodes. If you don't like it, tell me you don't like it.
Yeah, send it to me. Yeah, I tried. I Maya Egypt. I tried to watch that. I can't get through it. They cloned Tyrone. You watched it?
Yeah, I kept falling asleep on the The
Yeah,
part where they got down in where they got down to the underground. But
when they first saw the doctor.
Oh, you talking about down in the what you call it? I can't
And
watch movies no more. I fall asleep on them.
yeah, I got like I can't. I don't know.
Yo,
It just don't. I
I'm
tried.
sending you that. Matter of fact, man, hold on. Let me hold myself again. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna send it to you tonight. I want you to just give me 2 episodes, Blue. Just 2.
All right.
I swear you're gonna love it. I swear you're gonna love it.
All right. Say less.
All right, chat. All right, chat. Love y'all, man. See you tomorrow. Peace.
Blessings, great brother. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace. Blessings to y'all, man. Peace. Andrea Aubrey, why you wait till I'm about to get off to say something? You caught me. I can send you the link right now. You said Blue sold out. So I can send you the link right now before I leave and see what you got to say. You want to do it? I got 3 minutes for you. How about that? Andrea Aubrey. We got a deal? What you want to do? Huh? I got the link. I can send you the matter of fact, put the link in there. You want me to put the link in there? I got a few minutes for you. You gonna answer the bell? I love how they throw it right before they think I'm about to get. Soon as I'm about to push in, throw a stone. Hey, AK. Soon as she thought I was going to push in, but I seen you. So we got a deal, Andrea. Yolanda Dixon, peace and blessings, Queen. No, I don't remember who trained Kiko. I don't remember who trained Paulie Malignaggi throughout his career. Rated R, what's up, family? Andrea, don't disappear now. I still see you. Yeah, they're not, Johnny Cross. Yolanda, you should have told me. Kiko, inbox me on Instagram. I could find out for you. Paulie is my guy. Exactly, Castro. I see everything. Now you want to disappear. Hey, what's going on? We got a deal? Oh, now you're going to disappear. Oh, okay. 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 You think you could do this to me? Yeah, just inbox me on Instagram. Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Kiko. Andrea Aubrey. I can send you the link, Queen. You want the link? That's a heavy jacket to put on me. So you want the link? Josiah Mimata, blessings to you. Huh? Let me know, Kiko, when you send the message so I can check it because I don't be checking it like that. Andrea, we gonna have a conversation, Queen. What we gonna do? No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, huh? No, not today. Yeah, CB. Where you go, Queen? Malik Moncrief, what's good? Yeah. Don't disappear on me now. Don't disappear on me now. Denzel Horton, what's good? That's a heavy jacket to put on me, man. Just threw that stone quickly and then dipped off. Just threw that stone at me quickly and then dipped off, huh? That means you don't believe in what you just said. Your boy Pablo, what's up, family? If you do that, that means you don't believe in what you just said. You don't believe in what you just said. So salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV, man. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Much love to each and every one of y'all. Blessings, people. Peace.